Our guest for this episode is a music producer, multi-instrumentalist, and singer. He is one half of the Alt-Pop Duo Sepia Times. He is also my bandmate in the Sundown, in which he plays bass. And now, he is currently making a new project, his solo project called Wiji Kun. He recently released his debut single, Quarantine Zone, out now on all digital platforms. Please help me welcome the talented Luigi Balazo.
Thank you. That was such a glorious intro.
Yeah,
Thank
man.
you so much.
I do it for you, bro. 'Cause that's why we're bros, bro.
I was like, oh, I don't know if I deserve all these nice titles. But
I was
yeah,
looking at
thank you.
Luigi. I was looking at Luigi while you're reading that. I was like, yeah, this is definitely
Doms,
torture for him.
Doms, imposter syndrome is kicking in.
Damn, man.
Yeah, na,
Imposter
pag-ingon mo sa word nga singer, but Luigi's like, am I a singer? Am I a singer? Hey, so welcome Luigi to the Doms and
Yes.
Echo Talk About podcast.
Yeah.
I have a banner.
First
I have a
episode.
banner. Oh, look at that banner. Oh,
Damn.
Look at that sweet thing.
sick
Talk about. So
banner.
it's so that's the quotation mark. Doms and Echo talk about. That's literally
Yeah,
the title.
Like music
Yeah.
with
That's nice.
Wiji Kun.
Actually
man.
reminds me a lot of Friends, Friends
Oh.
episode titles like
Oh
the
yeah,
one about
the one
the
with
one
the one.
about-
Oh yeah,
yeah.
the one about.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's kind of cool.
But
It's
wait,
my-
Echo, have
Yeah.
you seen Friends?
I think I've seen 2 episodes of Friends.
Oh.
Diba kung say funny thing?
What?
Kay, like akong girlfriend kay fan kay sa Friends. So nagtanaw mo yung Friends reunion. And then wala ko ka-relate sa Friends reunion. She was like, "Oh my god, it's good." And I'm like, "Oh, who is that?"
Echo, nahograg na spoil ka the whole time. Like, oh
Yeah.
shit, that happened. That happened.
Dili naman siya. I mean, basically, he wasn't spoiled. Like, you can only get spoiled if you actually
Yeah.
watch.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, if
okay.
you actually
Yeah,
watch
so-
or if you actually want to watch it. But
True.
Yeah,
okay.
maybe-
True.
maybe I'll probably watch it soon. Yeah.
So wait. So you don't watch? You've never watched Friends, but have you? Do you watch? You watch How I Met Your Mother? Did you watch that? Oh my
I
god,
watched
man!
that.
Oh,
Oh.
Why? What's
so
wrong?
disappointed.
What's wrong?
So you're
What's
not
wrong, Luigi?
you're not a yellow umbrella guy.
Wait a minute. I don't understand Luigi's kanang like reaction. What? Explain your reaction. Why are you acting like this?
Okay, so I don't know if we're getting off track or not. Dan will let us know, I guess.
No,
but
this is the best. This is the best. This is what we're here for.
the humor is just on a
Yeah.
different level, man.
Mhm.
I guess
Yeah,
that's my
yeah.
opinion lang. That's my opinion.
Okay.
I think for
Because
me lang ang like ganahan ko sa How I Met Your Mother like ilang mga humor and everything. But I think for me lang ang last nga season wala gyud siya na justify.
Hmm.
Bati kay siya.
Oh, the Game of Thrones did.
Yeah, they were the first one.
They were the first.
Oh my god.
They were the first to Game of Thrones it.
Yeah. Yeah. They were the first one to Game of Thrones it. They were the first one to fuck it up.
The GOT, ba? The GOT.
Yeah, na GOT sila, na GGOT.
Maka imagine ko ba Game of Thrones like producers and like directors and stuff, and they're hanging out with the How I Met Your Mother people at the same table.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
yeah,
Like, is this the table for where you fuck your show up?
yeah.
This is a table where you alienate your whole fan base for the last season. Murag lisod kay ba?
Oh, man. Wait,
Okay,
going back, unsa tayo mo, Doms?
From someone like Luigi who's watched Friends and How I Met Your Mother. Yeah, I want to put it into context that I grew up watching How I Met Your Mother, and then I revisited Friends. I mean, I watched Friends pag quarantine because there was time, and Netflix. I can say, Luigi, na you can compare them to an extent, but they're two completely different shows. Like they're trying to
Yeah.
accomplish different things, ba? So How I Met Your Mother, offset palang daan. How I Met Your Mother, they have an end in mind, so you know how it's gonna end. You're gonna meet the mother somehow. So Friends, it was just basically kanang open world, ba mo siya GTA ba? Like there's no real like story na they should follow. So murag they could make a lot more jokes, a lot more quips. They could kind of go off story, and it's honestly it's different, good, what they were trying to accomplish. So in that sense, you can't really compare them like that. It would be quite unfair. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's my take on it.
It's like comparing mangoes to apples
Or apples
Yeah.
to oranges.
or
like the
no,
saying.
more like fried chicken to bananas or something like that.
Yeah.
No, but I get
Yeah.
what you're trying to say. Like they're
Yeah,
they're different,
yeah.
and then
Yeah.
you it's hard to compare them. Pero
Yeah.
from the most
Okay.
objective
Okay, go.
point of view that I try to put myself in, Friends is just so much funnier.
Ah.
I'll give you that because kanang I laughed a lot harder sa Friends. Like kanang murag ang echo murag explaining it is like it's a gut punching a humor. Like you don't know why like
Ah.
murag it catches you off guard ba magkatawa lang jud ka ba. But How I Met Your Mother though, Luigi, I gotta say the writing and like story and how they put things together with the visual effects and the editing, How I Met Your Mother is superior. Good. Like
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
damn.
look
What's your
back
take on it?
look
What's your
back
take
sa
on it,
How I Met
Luigi?
Your Mother kay
Yeah.
grabe ang editing, like the way they tell the story, the way they like weave it with the story and everything, basta the visual
Right.
effects, it's grabe gid. Grabe gid kay. So they win there, gid. They win there, but humor para nako mas katawanan sa gid ang Friends.
I like how our first conversation
I know.
is basically an argument on who's the best show.
You should call this episode, instead of like music talk with Luigi, it's
Guys,
just Friends versus How I Met Your Mother.
Civil War.
Guys, I think it's only fair, but before we proceed, okay, we have to ask Dan about his take. Dan, do you
Oh,
have
yeah.
something to say about How I
Oh,
Met Your Mother versus Friends? What's your take on it?
I haven't seen Friends.
Oh,
So, How I Met ako.
Eh,
Sige,
Sige,
wala
just
akong
sige,
kita.
sige, go, sige,
Let's
go.
go, Dan. Let's go, Dan.
Just say what you want to say. What can you say about How I Met Your Mother?
I agree, ilangi GOT. But I'm a Robin defender. Unpopular
Sparks.
opinion. Robin defender. Yeah. Ted and Robin shipper.
Oh.
Blue French
Wait,
Court
wait,
camp,
wait.
teka.
Didn't they end up together though after? Spoiler alert! After the
Yeah.
mother died.
Yep.
Basically, if you're
Mana,
listening to this and you
Okay na
haven't
lang
watched,
for me. Because they ended up together. Pero I still
Oh.
didn't like nga ilangi patay. I think I
Did-
saw it coming pero technically
Yeah.
yeah,
No,
GOT.
I like how you said that. Okay na lang for me.
Yeah.
wala ko'y choice.
Yeah.
Mao man jud. Ang di lang ako ganahan, no? Like, kay, murag basically, niingon si Ted nga. Niingon siya siyang mga kids on how he met their mother para to fuck their aunt. Like, hey,
Oh my
can I have permission to fuck your aunt? Like, what
This
the
is
hell?
definitely not gonna get
Oh my
published sa
God.
podcast. This is definitely
No, just bleep the words out. But
Yeah.
No.
that
this
is-
whole conversation is not getting published.
Dude, it's getting published, man.
Dude, this is
This is
gold. This is gold.
This is gold. Dan agrees. Luigi agrees.
Guys, this is
Diba?
my final statement regarding it. So, How I Met Your Mother will always have a special place in my heart. Like I said, I was in high school watching it, but I really followed it while it was on the air. Gani.
Yeah.
And then when I saw Friends pa quarantine, I can see why people love it. I really love it, said ba. I agree with Luigi. Like they really put emphasis on the jokes and the comedy, but it's
Okay.
different. Good. I can't really choose between them. Good.
Yeah. Let's just love them both. Yes.
Yeah. I'll try. I'll try.
Yeah. I'll try. You'll
Any
try with
last
How I
words?
Met.
Any last words before we move on regarding this
Wait,
issue?
wait. No. Luigi convinced me to watch Friends. Like,
You
what's your
should,
take on, like, should I watch Friends?
Some millennials will disagree with me because it was a different time and some people find it offensive. But take it for what it is at the time that it was made. The best way for you to find out is just to start watching. Even the first few episodes, I feel like if it's for you, you will find out in the maybe second or third episode. And if you don't feel it, then maybe it's not for you.
I have a final statement to like wrap up what Luigi said. There would not be How I Met Your Mother without Friends.
That.
Yeah, that's true. I can agree with that.
That's it. Luigi just said something that sparked that, but I heard him say na for the time, for what it was. Yeah, that was groundbreaking. It was the first, like kind of the first of its kind na ensemble gid kay ba niya. You were following the journey of each of the ensemble cast gid ba niya.
Yeah,
You know, you grew to love them niya, murag na family mo ba niya. It's basically the template for How I Met Your Mother. So How I Met Your Mother built upon it. That's all I'm gonna
yeah.
say. So we can move on now.
No, I have one more. I have one more statement.
Go.
This is the last statement I will make, and it may
Go.
be very controversial.
Okay, go. Here we go. This is what
I-
we're here
I-
for.
I fucking hate Barney Stinson.
Oh damn!
Oh,
Cancel
that is controversial.
Barney
That is
Stinson.
that is
Okay.
controversial.
No, I just think he's so annoying.
You mean he's legend? Wait
Legend.
for it, Derry.
Oh.
Okay.
Echo,
Suka-buka.
Echo. Come on, Echo. Where are you?
Oh my
Where are
god.
you? Wait, Kada, balik. No.
Yeah, I'll just do this. I'll just do this to myself.
yeah.
Wait, that's his thing. Self 5.
Yeah, that was a
Yeah, so-
reference.
cool. Okay, we
Kinsa
can
ni?
move on now. We can have some structure. We can have some structure. now.
Anyway. Here we go. Doms, tell us why Luigi is here.
I'm so glad Echo brought this up. This is the official welcome to the podcast. Thank you for giving us your time. We know you're in a different country, time zone. Different country, time zone. Can you say that?
Yeah, we can say that. It's fine.
What were you about to say? You're about to
No,
say
I was
something.
like, oh wow, okay, we're here at this point of the podcast, which should have been like how long ago?
This should have been
Anyway,
the first thing.
Go on.
So yeah, I just want to welcome you to the podcast. And yeah, the reason why Echo and myself are starting this podcast is because you're actually to blame. So we'd like to blame you, and we want
Yeah.
everyone to know that it's your fault. So thank you, Luigi, for giving us the idea to start a podcast together.
How the hell did this become my fault?
I'm so
Yeah,
glad
man.
you asked. Echo, do you remember that time that we went to Luigi's house in Labang?
Yeah.
Was it Labangon?
Yeah.
Katipunan, right?
Yes.
Katipunan, Labangon, basically. Okay, we don't want to give the complete address. We don't want them knocking on your door. But so Luigi had an idea to start some sort of podcast on his own, and he wanted to like do a pre-production. So he invited a few friends he knew that were talkative. So he invited me. He invited Anna Sanders and I think Carlisle, something like
Yeah.
that.
Carlisle and
But did
Brandon.
and
Not-
Relden. Was
And-
Relden there?
No, Real
Yeah.
was not there.
No, she wasn't
okay.
there, man. That was
okay.
Icy.
So it's Icy. Okay.
Icy was there, and then so what I remember from that afternoon, it was an afternoon, and then I remember we had a set number of people, but Echo, why were you there? That
I
afternoon?
I wasn't supposed to be there. Like it was just like we were about to have a band practice with Luigi. We were just beginning the Sundown, and then I came there because I wanted to go together with Luigi. I think.
Sa band practice
Yeah,
after.
sa band practice. Yeah.
Ano yun ang band practice good or wala?
Wala man no. Wala ba, Luigi?
Nadayon
Nakalimot na ko. Nadayon na ito. So
Yeah.
nadayon
Go on.
ko. Blurry dugay na ito siya. Wala man ta ko'y plano mo adto dito. Nana siya nga adto na lang ta kay magdungan ta. So niadto na lang ko dito. And then kay nana siya nga na ako na mag-record ko na sila og podcast. And then mo tinadto ko dito, nagtanaw ko ninyo. And then I had to butt in. That was so random.
Yeah, I remember what happened recently. Kay Luigi shared some video of of the said
Oh,
events
okay.
yung Instagram stories ba. Unya it hit ba, it clicked ba na, oh my god, this is where it started na. Me and Echo, we were just doing some stupid thing but
Yeah.
when we were talking about some very vulgar topic. We were
Yes.
yeah,
We
like we
were
were
doing
just like
accents.
we were doing accents, we were like kind of riffing off each other but yeah, I was like this is where it began.
Yeah,
Dude,
man.
if I could rip that, it was just a video. Like it wasn't even part of the podcast, right?
Yeah.
So I think we were just taking videos of ourselves, like doing
Yeah.
random stuff,
Yeah.
outtakes lang. And then
Yeah.
if I wish I could just rip that part and just put it into a podcast. That was like comedy gold, honestly.
Oh man. Luigi, what happened to that podcast, man?
It is non-existent. I don't really know. Maybe it was just time that I lost time, or just sometimes you feel inspired in the moment and then you
Yeah.
try to, like, you just get this impulse to do something and then you don't finish it. It's mostly my fault that it didn't happen. But
Yeah.
right now, no plans, man. Sorry.
So yeah, like I wanna say before we continue with like another topic, like just thank you for inviting me and for giving us the chance na magkatapok mi nila Echo. Gani, like that was so unexpected. And yeah,
Yeah.
to be honest with you, Luigi, I was like, should I go? Like, do I really wanna go to this? Like, now ko reservations at ba? Am I just gonna talk out of my ass like I always do, or what is this gonna be? Ba? When you think about it, but if I didn't go, or if Echoes didn't go, like we wouldn't be here right now talking about
Yeah,
it.
man.
I don't know. It's like a weird thing, you
Yeah,
know.
it's like, when you look at our lives, it's just one random day that someone invited you to come over, and it's like it makes a difference. How many
Yeah.
years down the line? How many years ago was that? It was 3 years ago or so.
So
Yeah,
2019 to.
Yeah, 2 years ago. Sorry.
2 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like
Yeah,
one
it's true.
single thing that happened that long
We
ago,
need
it
Mhm.
effort.
had an effect.
Dang.
I-
Ripple effect.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ouija, you're an inspiration. Ay. Shit.
You're the
So
meaning
flattered.
in my life.
Copyright.
You're the
Copyright.
Oh shit. No. Let's not go in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Ouija, what was your awakening in music? Let's talk
Oh
about
my
music for
God.
now. Let's talk
What
about
was your
music.
sexual awakening?
Yeah. What was your musical sexual awakening?
All right. All right. I don't know if you guys know this, but my musical awakening. You know how when you're a little kid, you're like 10 years old, 8 years old. I don't know how old you were when your parents get you a musical instrument like a guitar,
Yeah.
and then you don't you play it for a little bit, and then you don't touch it for how many months
Mhm.
until this one moment in your life that you feel that spark. You feel that that's
Ooh.
the moment that you're hooked on music.
Yeah, man.
I think it was when I watched Transformers the movie.
Holy crap.
2007 Transformers the movie
You
2007.
mean the one with Sam Witwicky? Like Sam Witwicky.
Yeah, man. That was okay. Critically speaking, that movie was not so great. I thought it was awesome, and it was my musical awakening because of Linkin Park.
Ooh,
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
what
Uh,
I've done.
Dude,
so yeah.
I remember you covering that song, di
Ah,
ba? Pag Chester Bennington nga contribute night.
Rest in peace, Chester Bennington. Rest in
R.I.P.
peace.
Chester. You were an
Yeah.
inspiration to us all.
Yeah.
You were a
Yes, the great.
legend. So yeah, I don't want to be reminded of that night because I did a terrible job, but it wasn't for me anyway. It was like for a tribute to the
Yeah.
legend.
Yeah.
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 But yeah, so it might be a little bit embarrassing because Linkin Park have been around for a long time. But 2007, when I saw that movie, that was when I discovered how great they were, and then that was the first song I learned on guitar. So more or less.
Whoa,
Yeah.
dude,
Whoa.
you are young. Like me and Echo
Yeah.
are like around the same age.
Oh,
We were born in 1993. We were born in
Yeah.
1993, and then Dan is a little younger than us. I think like Dan is like just a year or 2 years younger than us. But we're like a batch miss at school. But it's weird. It's a weird thing. We're gonna ask Dan about it later. But I didn't realize that was your first song. Like you learned on guitar, but like it just put things into perspective. And I knew you were young, but like, yo, that's Echo. Are you get catching my drift? Like,
yeah.
whoa,
What was the first songs that you guys learned on guitar?
dude, don't get me started on the first song, man. Like you're gonna laugh. You're gonna laugh so hard. Because
What is it?
the quickest way I can say it is because my dad always had a guitar lying around the house because he's also like a guitarist and vocalist. So like that's basically my idol. That's where I got it from. And then that old guitar that used to hang on the wall, like somehow murag 1 year came again, it just died. So he bought a new guitar for Christmas. So when he bought the new guitar, I was like, ooh, shiny. And then I wanted to learn it. And then so the first song I learned was like Silent Night. Christmas season.
Wow.
Silent Night. Silent
That's cute,
Night,
man.
bro.
That's cute
That's
though.
cute.
So ikaw, Echo, what's your first song? What's the first song
For
you learned?
me, nakalimot na ko bitaw unsa to nga first song. I think it was 143, like sa River Maya.
No, paitira ditso eh. Paitira di ba?
But like sayop siya nga chords, like kanang ganing
Songbook?
gituloan
Kama
ka.
songbook or dili?
Yeah, kanang sa songbook. Nakainomdom jud ko ba kanang diha ra jud ko nakat-on sa songbook og unsaon pag-play og guitar. And then like after ka ng lunch at uli ko kaya nga mong eskwelahan og ang among balay duol ra man sa una. So kaskas nyab ko man ko like grade 6 ko to, man. And then like
That's
mga
the
grade
same
6
time.
kayo-
That's around the same time I learned at grade 5, grade
No?
6. Yeah.
Dude, grabe. And then pa-impress kasi
Same.
mong crush ba? Pa-impress kasi mong crush ba nga? Shit, kaya ba ako mag-guitar og cliche? Ano ba? Guitar ko cliche, be. Pang, di ba ka ba mo tono? So, ang gawas sa imong gitara kay sayop. Pag ano, di lagi mauwan tingog do. Sige, nangutana akong crush nga. Dili man ni mau ba? Dili di ay. Sige lang, kanta lang.
Oh my god.
Guys, before we continue, I just want to make sure na we all started playing guitar for the same reason. We got into the guitar because we wanted to impress a girl or our crush.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's one of the reasons. I will absolutely agree with that.
One of the
Hell
reasons.
yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like majority of the people out there is to impress somebody.
Yeah. Ay.
Like,
But
one
I'm
of the
just glad
reasons.
we're honest. I'm glad we're honest about it
Yeah.
because that was basically it. Like, oh shit, you're into guitarist? Oh hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Silent Night. Here we go.
Here we go, Silent Night. Fuck. This is a complicated riff, man.
Oh, you don't like Silent Night? Okay, I got you. Feliz Navidad. Here we go.
No. We like anyway. Here's Silent Night. Yeah.
Today, Silent Night.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
man.
You take us back, Luigi. So,
Take us back.
well, yeah, take us back before we veer off
Sorry.
course again. So,
All right.
Linkin Park was your awakening because of the Transformers movie.
Yeah, man. No. Transformers was the awakening because of the Linkin Park song.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. And Megan Fox was not involved in that awakening.
Wait, let me think about that. No, I will have to say no. She did
No,
great
that
on
was a
that
different-
movie though.
That was a different
Yeah.
awakening.
Actually, para sad na ko ba kanang wala sad ko ni focus kayo ni Megan Fox sa like
Okay, I'm gonna
galing-
call bullshit. Bullshit.
I
Call
mean,
him bullshit.
attractive siya pero marag like na-focus ko sa
Echo, Megan Fox fixing the car scene. Echo.
yeah, kana gid
Hmm.
like kana nga moment. Kana
Okay.
gid grabe jud kay na, di ba?
Sorry, I
What?
was focused on the alien killer robots. That was the thing for me. Alien killer robots.
Yeah.
No.
Guys, I was in high school when I saw this. Okay, hormones. Okay, I'm sorry. Puberty is not good to me.
Yeah. Puberty is not good to us all.
Oh
my
yeah.
God.
So going back. So what happened when after that? Like, take us to how you got here, ba?
Okay. All right. So a lot of stuff happened. So I'm gonna try to shorten the story. After I learned what I've done, the basic shit like your classmates are better than you, and you try to learn from them. So I learned songs like Magbalik,
Hell yeah. Hell
like,
yeah.
every now and then kanang when we had like 30 minutes off before our dismissal kay magtukar-tukar kami, and then it was like uh what was that song by Creed? Please
Oh yeah. Was that
yeah.
we don't that song?
Yeah, yeah,
Put
yeah, yeah, yeah.
arms wide open.
Yeah, that
So
song.
I don't know if that's the one, but yeah, Creed, Cushay. I don't know. They all sound the same. I don't know. But yeah, so that
Yeah,
those songs
so
like that.
alternative
just,
rock, eh?
Yeah. So just songs like that, I wasn't even listening to a lot of music at that point in time. I wasn't an avid music listener until like after I graduated elementary. I really
Mhm.
started listening to music when I was first year high school, which is
Yeah.
honestly I don't know why it took me that long to get into listening to music. Like how old were you guys when you started listening to music?
Honestly, ako parehara to. Like,
Oh.
first year high school po ko. Same ra ta, like pag grade 6 na ko, murag dili kayo ko kuan kay I grew up in a jazz nga music nga balay. Kay my father is a musician, so like dili kayo grabe ang rock or like any bands or pop. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
I think high school you get influenced by people. Like, yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess
It's-
I'm normal then. Okay.
No,
That's
it's
cool.
crazy.
Yeah,
No,
dude.
it's crazy to me. I thought it was around the time na I was in grade 5 or grade 6 ba kay mura ganig OPM was like super boom ni boom jud ang OPM ba tungod sa mix. So I
Yeah,
remember
yeah.
exactly when I got to music. Before it was like even before that man siguro kay I also got into music because of Linkin Park, Luigi. But this is the weird thing.
Yay.
This is the weird thing. It's the old Linkin Park. It's like Meteora and kanang what was the
Yeah.
album
Hybrid theory.
before
Hybrid
Hybrid
theory.
Theory? Yeah. That
Hybrid
was
theory.
the story goes when I was in grade 5 before I really learned guitar. For Christmas, I asked my parents sa wish list gani to get a Linkin Park CD amongst other things. You know what they got? They actually got the Meteora box set kanang CD. CD
Damn!
set.
Holy crap,
Yeah,
man!
you know the best part about this story? When I was in grade 5, so I couldn't buy my own shit. So they went to Odyssey sa Ayala.
Whoa.
And yeah, they bought the CD and this is the best part. Ma'am, sir, ganahan mo i-test out ni? So they fucking listened to the record. So Odyssey,
Hey.
there was screaming involved. And yeah, they're
Oh my
like,
God.
oh, what is our son into? What the hell is this? But they still bought it. But they still bought it for me. And yeah, on
Yes.
Christmas Day, I opened the gift and was like, oh my God, you guys are the best parents ever.
Yeah, that's you're lucky, man.
Yeah,
Your
cool parents, bro.
You supported you.
That's
Dude.
really nice.
Ako,
That was around high
like,
school.
No,
Sorry,
sa
go ahead.
grade 5 to grade 5.
Ako wala pa jud ko ka palit og like CD mga high school. I think puro ra kuan gud naskulon ako tanan or like kanang mga gi-burn nga CD ba.
I know exactly the place you're talking about, Pagod Biscuit.
Di ba? Oh my god.
So yeah, let's not get too far na. So wait, where were we? Where were we? So Luigi, Linkin Park, and then after that, you were learning alternative rock with your classmates, Cushay,
Oh
etc.
yeah. So high school was the most music I've consumed. I just ate up a lot of music in high school, and that was when I really started. I felt like music was what I wanted to do with my life.
Hell yeah.
I listened to McFly. Hail was a big thing for me. Hail, oh my god, Hail was a big thing for
Hail.
me. The
They're
OPM
legit,
band.
man. They're
Hail
dope, they're
yeah.
dope.
Hail
Yeah.
yeah.
Hell
yeah.
yeah.
Hail, yeah. And then later on, I started getting into more like stuff that was closer to pop, but also not like exactly pop, like Jason Mraz and John Mayer.
Yeah.
And then Radiohead. Oh damn, Radiohead was a big thing for me
Wow.
also, and it was third year high school. Like every year in high school, it was like an era for my music listenership. So that first
Wow.
freshman year was like Hail, Linkin Park. Second year was McFly. Third year was John Mayer, Radiohead, and then fourth year was I don't remember anymore. I think it was more Radiohead and John Mayer. So
Dope, man.
yeah, so that was it. I decided I wanted to make music, so I did a lot of covers with my friends. And interesting thing is, we started out posting YouTube videos of us playing covers, and then I didn't have an interface at that time. I didn't know how the professionals did it, or even how like semi-professionals did it. So what I did was I had this guitar, electric guitar. What I did was I got a guitar cable, I put it in my guitar, and then I just got an adapter for the headphone size. I plugged it into the guitar cable and I put it in my computer. So that was how I recorded guitar covers before. The problem with that was every time you play a note, when you're listening to it, because obviously it's an electric guitar, you can't hear it unless it's plugged into something. So I had my headphones plugged into the laptop as well, so that I could hear the guitar make the sound. If I play a note, I could only hear it like a second after. Do you get what I mean?
Delay.
Yeah.
Delayed.
I thought you
It's-
1
it's
second.
Yeah, it's not a delay effect. It's not an effect. It's just literally latency because I
latency,
didn't have
yeah.
an interface.
But it's really amazing though. Like you didn't YouTube that or anything. You just did
Figured
that
it out on your
own.
own.
Yeah, I didn't have the things that YouTube artists had. Also, I didn't even know that interfaces existed for that purpose.
Whoa.
So-
dude, that
so
was a
the thing is-
genius move.
It's funny because okay, so if I'm playing guitar, rhythm guitar, that's fine. I'm just not gonna listen. I'm just not gonna listen to I'm just not gonna monitor the audio signal. I'm strumming the guitar and then I'm just listening to the pure sound of this thing making sound.
Yeah.
But when I'm recording, like I wanted to record a lead line on the rhythm. I
Whoa.
wanted to record a lead line on the rhythm. So what I was trying to do was I was playing ahead of the rhythm track
Wow.
para matiming siya. Inig paminaw na ko balik. Do you get what I mean?
Damn.
Wait a minute.
That's
What DAW are you using? Was it Audacity by any chance? Audacity?
No, it
or
wasn't. It was Mixcraft.
Mixcraft.
It's
Ah.
what I've been using for forever.
wow.
Yeah. I think that was
Dude.
really the start of me getting into audio production, which is
Dude,
kind of cool. Which is kind of
Yeah.
cool. It's a cool story to tell, I feel like.
dude,
Yeah,
grabiha ka kuha ni Luigi Echo, like big brain
Mhm.
ka siya, but like he
Big
knew
brain,
exactly na delay siya. Yeah, okay, so this shit is
Yeah.
gonna delay. Let me play this
Yeah.
lead ahead, a second ahead, para ika delay. It's gonna just line up perfectly.
Yeah.
Dude.
What
Like,
the hell?
And like I can't imagine how he lined that up, dude.
Did it work though? Did it work?
It worked. It was just very stressful. It was just very
Oh
stressful.
man.
What I can't, like, I'm thinking about trying to do that now. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Like we're so used to like metronome and other things now.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, when talking about like computer latency, latency kind of between
Yeah,
signal ba, 1 second is like forever. Like,
Yeah.
taas na kaya na 1 second ba, like mo reklamo na gani ko, like naay gamay nga latency. Like like lain na ni, pero like a second
baka-
after.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Dude. You
A second,
DIY
maybe,
that shit.
a second may be an exaggeration. It was late. For sure it was late. I don't
Yeah,
know if it was
latency,
1
yeah.
second.
Latency,
But,
like grabe.
Anyway,
That's crazy, man.
that's how it started out, and then long story short, for the next couple of years I just got deeper and deeper into audio production. I found out, oh, I need interfaces, and oh, I need microphones. Oh, I can plug my guitar into the interface. And a lot of shit productions. Even now I still make shit productions.
Oh, come on,
every,
man.
every
That's-
now and then.
I love this. I love the way we always find a way. The three of us, we always find a way to shit on ourselves. I don't think it's
Yeah.
healthy, but it's like part of who we are. But like, yeah,
I
I
mean,
get. We gotta shit
I
on
thi-
ourselves.
I think it's called humility, bro.
No. There's no. It's like a step after. I gonna lower than humility. What I gonna there like
Self-deprecation. Self-deprecation.
Self-deprecation. Yeah.
Yes.
ganun, like-
Yes. Hey, eventually we gotta shit on ourselves. Yeah. Like, who else are gonna shit for us?
What you said? That's so weird. You
Wait,
said that's so
oh
weird.
my god. Wow, that sounds
That sounds weird. Who else is gonna shit for us?
What kind of stuff are you into, man?
Dude, you are into some weird shit, Echo. Like
Yeah.
me and Luigi are like hands
Yeah.
up. What the hell, man? I mean, I mean, Luigi's in a whole Tigger outfit, and you're the weird one. Do you want to address your
No.
Tigger costume, Luigi, for
Yeah,
Oh,
the
yeah,
Tigger.
video viewers?
This is my signature outfit for whenever I do interviews. Well, mostly because it's
Oh.
winter time here, and it's super cold, so I need to keep myself warm.
Is it comfy?
Yeah, it's definitely comfy. It's quite comfy. If you wore it in the Philippines, you would probably not feel comfy because it's hot there.
Yeah,
But it's
it
pretty
would
comfy
get
here.
sticky.
Yes, actually, it would be very sticky and wet.
Oh damn! And
Sorry,
you'll be
I didn't-
throbbing for some wet water.
Okay, let me pull it back real quick. So, Luigi, what's the origin story lang? Just a quick origin story. Why you made that your outfit for interviews? Like, what happened?
No, it honestly, it's just because it's really cold here, and I want to be comfortable when I'm talking to people for long periods of time in this seat.
No,
And
like
no,
a normal person, like a no. What I mean is like like a normal person would
I'm
like
trying to tell
would
you
like-
my story.
no,
I'm
no,
trying to tell
no,
you my
listen.
story, and you're like,
no,
No,
listen
that's
to
not
me,
a
you know.
valid answer.
no. Listen
I'll
to
tell
me,
you
know.
when I say yes.
No, I'm saying, but like a normal person would put on a hoodie and some sweats, or like kind of like, what's with the whole Tigger thing? Like, what like, can I dive into that?
Oh, I don't know what else to tell you, man. I
you know,
just-
Jacob Collier has this like branding
Ah,
of his
okay,
own
okay.
where he put some like what is it called on his head?
uh, I don't know what to call it.
Dan, can you look that up, Dan? Please look that up.
Oh,
What does
look at it.
Jacob Collier? What does Jacob Collier put on his head? He wears some sort of headdress.
Is it a genius head?
Hey, Luigi, what?
Sorry.
Echo's jokes to me hit like a second after, but like they oh shit. May latency ba?
Na latency.
Murag Dan said murag bear hat something. I don't know.
Oh yeah, bear
Oh
hat.
yes. Yeah.
Bear hat.
Nice ka, Dan.
and-
Thank you, Dan.
Bear hat, and he also wears like Crocs. Yeah, that's his like persona and branding and aesthetic. Yeah,
Well, he can afford to. He's a genius.
He is a
Yeah.
genius.
it can do weird shit because he's a genius.
Yeah.
So by that logic, Luigi, fucking go ahead. Wear that Tigger outfit. You are
Oh,
a genius.
Shit,
Yeah,
I didn't
so-
mean.
Yeah. Luigi is a genius, so he can wear whatever
You're
he
a
wants.
You're a genius in your own right, man. So
Yeah.
well, you can
Well,
wear the
okay.
Tigger.
Well,
you can wear the Tigger outfit.
if you say it like that, then I'll take the compliment. Yeah, I'm a
Yeah,
genius in
man.
my own
Just-
right.
Yeah, just take it, man. Just take it. Just take that shit. Ouija, making Depot, I recorded it myself, like on my own. I did it back in 2020. Did you come up with your solo project this year or like back in 2020? How did this project come about?
Mm.
That is, I like that question. It's very interesting to think about it now because, I've been wanting to do solo stuff for a long time now. Probably even back in 2015, 2016, or was it 2017? I think it was 2017. Yeah, I wanted to do solo stuff, but I knew that I wasn't a singer, and that was a very big roadblock for me going solo.
I think you have a nice
but-
voice, Ouija.
Oh man, thank you. That's
This is
very
when
flattering.
Echo fattens you up with compliments.
Yeah.
Wala binuang, nindot bitaw like
Oh man, thank
like,
you.
dude, your latest track sa Sepia Times katong out of his head.
Oh,
His head? Out of his head?
He's out of his
Dude.
head.
That's like one of my favorite songs ever.
damn man.
It's so raw.
The-
Like the emotions are there. Like I'd give it a golden buzzer if I had a golden buzzer.
Thanks, dude. I appreciate that, and it means a lot to me. No, I'm being serious. It sounds like a cliche response to something like that, but it does mean a lot to me when people say
Yeah.
that kind of stuff. But yeah, I've been very insecure about my voice, and I feel like recently lang, even after I finished making the track that I released, which is Quarantine Zone. By the way, stream on Spotify, Apple Music, and everywhere else. Um,
Yeah.
even after I finished making that song, I still felt like it wasn't the kind of singing that was meant for me. I started making that song 5 months ago, 6 months ago, and it's just now, long after that, I realized what kind of style suits my voice. I don't know. What was the question again?
Interesting. No. Like Echo is basically asking the origin story of Wiji Kun.
Yeah.
So no, you're
Mm.
answering it
Sorry.
correctly. To your comments, Bana, you're insecure about your voice. So what was the point where you figured it out and you're like, yeah, let me play to my strengths. I have this voice. I know it can be great, but it has to be great in the right context. So like, how did you figure that out?
By making shit. By no. I'm being very honest here.
I know
I'm
that's why I'm
being
laughing. That's why I'm laughing. I know, like we know each other, but I know how you talk. So
Yeah.
like, yeah. That's why I'm laughing.
all right. So Quarantine Zone. In retrospect, Quarantine Zone was not playing to my strengths. I'm
Let me fucking disagree with you because we and Echo have heard it already because I think you let us hear it. Did you let
Yeah,
Echo
yeah.
hear it? Yeah.
yeah,
And what
Yeah,
did
it
I
was
say? What did I
amazing.
say? What did I say? It's a fucking banger. That's what I said.
Yeah,
it
it's a
was.
Thank you.
fucking banger.
But yeah, I
Actually,
love
yes.
your
Okay.
voice in it. I love your voice in it. That's why I'm like, so conflicted with you right now. So yeah, keep
Thanks,
going.
man. Well, okay, I mean it in this way. It was very difficult for me to get that down. So getting it to sound like that was very difficult for me, and I had to make a lot of compromises. But I have a lot of upcoming stuff that I feel like I can say, okay, maybe I'm not so bad.
Mhm.
Um, and it's a very different vocal style from Quarantine Zone and a bunch of other stuff that I'm about to release. Uh, it's kind
Oh.
of weird talking about it because I have I have a bunch of songs that I'm about to release, and those were the ones that I feel like in that phase of me as a musician, I was trying to figure out what kind of music was fitting for me as a solo artist, and that was the maybe this is putting it harshly, but those songs were the mistakes that I had to make before reaching the point where I am now.
Mhm.
You get me? So like Quarantine Zone was a mistake. The song that's coming after Quarantine Zone is a mistake. The song after that is a mistake.
Yeah.
I mean, like I guess people like
Yeah.
those mistakes,
Oh
but
my
I think
god.
and people won't consider them mistakes. But I sort of consider them as like, oh well, that was fun. Well, at least I learned more about myself.
Echo, you wanted to say something?
Sorry,
I
go
think I
ahead.
can relate to Luigi. Like I also wrote some songs, like were a mistake, like were mistakes, and then like it led to something, and then yeah, I don't know. But
You got a fucking fandom. What was it
No,
called?
siya fandom, Echo.
Uh,
No.
Echo, no,
Culto Echo. Culto
Cult to
Echo.
Echo. Yeah, Cult to Echo.
yeah,
Yeah.
Thanks, Dan. Thanks,
So
Dan.
like
Culto
shout
Echo.
out to the cult house.
It's crazy to me, but okay, both of you share that kanang thing, but you guys are so ahead of your music na the things you end up releasing, you're like over it na ba? Oh yeah, I'm gonna release this, but
yeah.
I'm over it. Yeah, I was laughing ganina at Luigi, kay you're anti-promoting your album. But like, yeah, I'm gonna release this track, but it's a mistake.
No. Okay. Let me put things into perspective. It is a mistake for me, but go ahead and stream it. Like go stream
Yeah,
it, guy.
but
I was not anti-promoting it. I was
Yeah.
saying I did not like it. But I will still say go stream it on Spotify.
Okay, cool. Thank you
yeah,
for
but
clarifying. It's my bad. It's my bad. My bad.
but I think like some songs like kanang like bahalag like di ka ganahan maganahan man na lang tao, and like sometimes kanang
Hmm.
like mistakes, dami mistakes in life, and like
Hmm.
also put some music, so I think like mistakes are cool.
That's
Yeah.
true. That's true.
No, I I
We learn
I,
from
ab- I
them.
absolutely agree with that.
Hmm.
Mhm.
It's
Hmm.
really cool lang yun, but the way that that's what I love about you guys is like kanang you're always moving forward ba. So I love the fact that you're releasing music. When you release it, you're like, yeah, I'm basically over this. On to the next thing. But here, you guys, this is like remnants of the past. When you hear me next, I'm gonna be on to the next thing. We're like, no, but it's like
Yeah.
it's really
Yeah.
cool.
On a side note, I've already decided a title for my EP.
Hey,
Okay,
let's go.
I don't
Is
really
it-
mind if it's spoiling it.
Come on.
Is it? Is this
no,
the-
no.
Is this?
This is,
is this
exclusive.
Yeah. Is this exclusive?
I suppose. I mean, I tweeted
Aw.
about it, but
Oh,
Come
shit.
on.
I mean,
So
I
it's
mean, I
not-
tweeted it.
exclusive and everything.
I tweeted about it like it was a joke, but I feel like I'm probably gonna name it "Hate It Already."
Woo!
Oh, damn.
Hate It Already.
I love it
cool.
already.
Oh well.
Dili na mo i-title siya as practice makes perfect. But why practice? You're not perfect. Taas kayo ba?
Oh my God, that's pop punk
Pop punk of
songs.
God. Yeah, man.
Where gliding is the
Yeah,
most fun a girl can have without taking her clothes off.
I'm gonna remember that. I'll make that a song. Practice makes perfect, but no one's perfect, so why practice?
So why practice?
Yeah.
Make that a song.
Anyway, let's talk about emo bands. Come on.
Oh my God.
What's your what's your favorite emo bands?
Okay. Well, can we just talk about like pop punk in general?
Pop
Sure.
punk, emo, inana nga vein,
No.
inana nga
Yeah.
umbrella.
I feel like this is cool because all of the three of us, we have roots in pop punk, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
If I'm
yep.
not
yes.
mistaken.
Definitely. And emo.
All right. The bands I really got heavily into are All Time Low, Mayday Parade, and I think it was Pierce the Veil. So I feel like that
Ooh.
was the trinity for me when I
Nice
started
mix.
listening to pop punk. When I look at like forums of people talking about pop punk stuff online, they're like, "Oh, All Time Low, they're not legit." Or Mayday Parade, they're not as good. They're not on this level. Like
Oh,
Nah,
man.
that's always gonna happen.
Yeah.
That's always gonna be there. There's always gonna be debate.
Yeah.
It's like if you like what
Yeah.
you listen to, but like honestly,
Yeah.
guys, the older I get, and like it applies to I think everyone, but I'm gonna speak for myself. The older I get, I give a fuck less about what people think, but like I like what I like. I like what I like. You know, like
Yeah.
kanang- that's why I'm so glad na you said it, but like All Time Low, Mayday Parade, Pierce the Veil. I can think na mga high school when I would say that out loud in front of my friends. Katawaan siguro ko niya, mauwaw ko ba? Like, fuck, like, why would I, ano mauwaw mo ko if I like that?
Yeah.
Ano ba?
yeah.
The older I get, lagi, the less I give a fuck.
Yeah, actually that's
Yeah.
true. Like if you would have told me 10 years ago nga I would be singing folk songs, like I was in a band, like, my old self
my
would have
God.
already said, fuck you, old man."
You know
Oh,
why I'm
yeah.
laughing kay while designing the kanang podcast kanang artwork ba for
Yeah.
us ba. I was going through your Facebook kaya I went to the profile pictures na kanakaraan na kay 2008 mga
Oh,
na ba.
man.
Oh my God.
Like you were like Echo was dressing like the quintessential kanang band boy. Kanang skinny jeans, kanang V-neck siguro V-neck,
Oh my God.
V-neck shirt. O like basta lahi
Oh,
na jud kayo
man.
tanawon ba. You were
But wala
playing
din ako
bass.
na-pray.
You're
Wala din
playing
ako
bass.
na-pray.
No, we're friends, man. We're friends.
Oh,
We're friends
shit.
sa Facebook.
Oh,
Okay.
I remember this story Echo told me.
Go.
I think he was in high school and you were a drummer, right?
Yeah.
Bassist.
And then-
Drummer and bassist.
Now I was a drummer. Dude, that's not how you drum.
Drummer.
Yeah. And then you got so drunk at one gig that you weren't able to play. Like you were barely able to walk to the drum set.
Yeah. Yeah, and I was like playing drums, and then after the song I was puking. It was,
Oh shit.
hey, let's play again.
Oh my god.
Maka-imagine ko, you know how the spills in between songs and then makadungog ra kag sa liyo.
Yeah, man. Hey, thank you so much for coming here.
Ang next song din mo kayo.
Like what one critic would say, "Damn, your band sucks. Even the drummer doesn't like it."
Even the drummer is puking at your own playing. You make me sick.
You make me
Oh.
sick.
Now you play folk songs.
Yeah.
Did you imagine Echo like Like seriously, your statement is like, we would have told you like sa una na you'd be playing folk songs, you wouldn't believe it.
Yeah. I wouldn't like kay grabe kay ko like ako ang usa sa mga like one of the gatekeepers like I listen to like some
Oh,
heavy.
you're a douchebag. You're an asshole.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Like,
See,
like ako itago akong self mga dili ko maminaw og kanang Britney Spears or di ko maminaw og Taylor Swift like no.
I love the
Stop
honesty.
listening to that. Like
I love the
yeah, ako
honesty.
maminaw
I
rin
love
ko
that.
kuan, but man, and now I don't give a shit. I
See,
can listen to Taylor Swift.
people
I can
grow.
listen to-
People
Yeah,
grow,
man.
good bitaw. People grow.
Yeah.
Echo, kanang Luigi
Yo.
named 3 bands. Ikaw, can you name 3 bands that were really influential to you, like during high school, or kana pop punk or emo nga bands na influential for you?
For me, di naman influential like pinaka-favorite na ko nga band like emo or pop punk. Ang Paramore yun like grabe kay ko ka-obsessed pag high school. Ana nila. Yeah.
Si
Yeah.
Dan, yes.
Yeah, di ba?
Dan's like,
Dude.
Dan in the background like,
Gabi.
yes.
Gabi kayo. And I think like My Chemical Romance, kanang mga typical bands. Yeah. And then
So,
like,
Paramore, My Chemical Romance.
yeah, and I think they used. Yeah. Gabi kay sila ka. Like, ang first like kanang nakasuway mo ng kanang kung marag band competition sa inyong high school nga kwan.
Hell yeah. I think
Diba?
tanan man siguro nakasabay.
Diba?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So kana dude, gabi nakainomdom ko pag high school ako. Kaya nagtokar mi og kanang the used nga kanang sige na buried myself alive.
Do
Diba?
pag sure,
Oh my
uy.
God.
Uy, pag sure.
So kami among kuan kay like kanang nag-try siya og kanang kanang sa kauna nga riff ba. Ya dili
First verse.
Ya ako drummer mo ka to pa. Drummer mo ka to. Ya pagkaman mga taon-taon kay lain na pud nga song magpulihay na pud mi. Like ako na pud mo gitara like nag-jam mi
Eagles.
sa band
Eagles.
competition. Nag-jam mi sa band competition do.
Holy
Masang
crap.
nag-practice ra ba? Oh my god.
Nagpuli mo after each song mo the Eagles.
Yeah. And ang nakapait, nakaahak po dyan na to, kaya puli na ko sa drums, kay lahi po nga banda. Dili amo
Oh
ang
my-
banda.
What the
Putsao na pag-judge. Putsao na pag-judge.
So kung ano siya, ni-insert na siya, na-import.
Yeah. Gino na ko baga, karang, ayan, gino na ko niya, like friends, Kevin, meron. Yan ako yung, jam tabi. Sige.
Oh my God.
Putsa. Pero during a band competition, what the hell are you guys thinking?
Nakalimot
Wonder
na
na
nga
ko,
band
unsay-
competition dito.
Unsay yung una sa audience ato.
Kumbaga, akong kuya, kay schoolmate man ako. Sa,
Okay.
like, pag high school ako nga, ako,
Mm.
ingon siya na ako nga, ang name sa inyong band ba kay Trainwreck? Wala yung pangutanan ako kay, he was insulting me, the band.
Oh my God.
Was your band Trainwreck? Because that was a
That
train
was a
wreck.
train wreck.
Jesus.
Oh man.
A-class insult. Oh, imong
Yes.
kuya, naging wala to?
Yeah. And I was like,
Tough love. Tough
Yeah.
love.
Thanks for
I
the
was like,
support.
yeah. No, but ni-agree ako kay pag human nato, nahuwasan ko yan. Yeah, that was a shit show.
Okay, Dan's asking me to
Yeah,
go
yeah.
back though now. Okay, what are my 3 influential bands niya?
Go.
It's so easy for me to answer because they were literally 3 bands. Good ba? Okay. I'm gonna shout out very important people. Si Cairo and Jeros Ortiz. They're the Ortiz brothers. And pag high school, I was fortunate enough to go to school in the same school as the Ortiz brothers. Yeah, si
Oh.
Cairo is our kabatch na to, Echo og ni Dan. Yeah, we were classmates from first year high school to fourth year high school. And yeah, one section naman me. And then he got me into music, good ba? Like high school na gani. So lahi na tong elementary music. Basically when I met Cairo, he was like, "Yeah, Doms, the shit you're listening to in elementary, yeah, that's yep, this is a clear stop. And yeah, we're gonna listen to this from now on. Yeah,
Oh my
the
God.
thing that changed my life is his brother Jeros Ortiz had a CD. The bands that were on that compilation CD, nga uso pa kayo. Finch, The Used,
Ah,
Taking Back Sunday.
oh yeah, hell yeah.
But yeah, the
Hell
two
yeah.
other CDs, and yeah, Echo, you're gonna love this. The two other CDs that he had, na I borrowed, so 3 CDs in all. So one compilation CD had again the 3 bands. The two remaining CDs, The Used and
Ooh.
Taking Back Sunday, Where You Want to Be.
Oh man.
Dude, that was my high school though. That was my high school first year. Well, like
Damn.
first year high school introduction to like, oh, okay, we're listening to this now. Okay.
Oh god.
Until now, though,
you got some emo shit going
if
on.
you listen to Forgetful Bob, I shit you not.
Yeah.
If you listen to my band Forgetful Bob, what we're basically trying to do is sound like a shitty version of Taking Back
Oh,
Sunday.
man.
Basically, that's what Inanna. It's basically
Nice.
that.
Nice.
That's it. Oh, gina-
But ang ako ang ganahan sa Forgetful Bob, okay, like you're still trying to keep like the pop punk,
Pop punk,
or
yeah.
emo,
Yeah,
pop
yeah.
punk emo band alive. Like,
Yeah, kanang murag na
yeah.
throwback-ish. I think you call that a throwback
Yeah.
band na gamay sa. Sadly.
It's weird. Like, it's weird, no? Like it's a throwback, but like
Throwback
We-
sound na gani siya, yeah.
yeah, but we were like doing that shit too.
Honestly, guys, di ba you were talking about making mistakes. Unya, danang when you make music, you make mistakes. Unya, when you release it, you're like basically on to the next thing. Unya, I remember Echo, you said something about you can make music that you don't necessarily like. Did you say that? Am I correct?
Yeah, like I can make music like and I can never listen to it again.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Holy
wow.
shit! Seryoso ka, Luigi? Are you like that? Because that's weird
Yeah.
to me. What Echo just
No.
said. Like, holy
Are you
shit!
serious? That's weird to you. I
Seryoso
thought you
ka?
would feel the
No.
same way. Like,
No.
okay, so
No.
here, what sometimes happens is like, for example, with Sepia Times, we release a bunch of stuff and then I don't listen to it because I cringe sometimes.
Guys, this is so weird for me.
Yeah.
Good, like
I
you're
can-
seeing
I
a
can
genuine
relate.
reaction. You're seeing a
Yeah.
genuine reaction. Good.
So like that means Doms nga, you like all your songs?
Guys, wait. Wait. I will answer that. But let me get into it. Kaya I'm so confused and so curious ba. Ah, shit. Like, dude, I can't wrap my head around it. Like, I understand siguro Luigi and Echo if you stop listening to your own music once you release it. Kay, you've heard all the mixes na ba? We go through the mixes ba and everything. Yeah, what ear fatigue. I can understand that. But releasing something that you don't necessarily like or kanang, I can't explain it ba daw gamay for me. Lagi confused
Go,
ko.
Echo. No,
Like, help
Like,
me understand ba?
But I think na two parts ani like
Okay, go.
for me na two versions ani. It's either like
Okay.
you didn't like it at first and then you liked it, and
Mm.
then you liked it at first and then you grew out of it, like you didn't like it anymore, and like every time you hear it you cringe, just like what Luigi says.
Agree ka, Luigi? Is that what he's saying? Like, or some we can add pag yun? What can you add?
it's just it's sort of different for me. I feel like the way he described it, I can relate to it a bit, but in my words, I just feel like I would have done it differently looking back at it, or like I was at a level I was at a lower level music production then that I feel like it's bad.
I see. Okay,
Yeah.
wait. Okay. I see something. Okay. So I can understand Echo, your second point. I can understand it completely na you used to like it and then what again it got overplayed or something happened. It's all right to like outgrow na ba? Like you've outgrown the song that you've made.
Yeah,
But you
yeah.
liked it. Ganit,
Uh-huh.
like, inana. And then Luigi said, I think yours is tied into production ba? It's
Yeah,
tied
yeah.
into production, but the song, can I say that the song you
Like-
still like? The song lang di ba? Like the,
general, like the general
yeah, the
song.
core of the song. The core of
Some,
the song
yeah.
you still like. Yeah.
Yeah, some of them, yeah.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
I see some,
Like,
I was okay.
I
I'm
got-
glad. I'm glad. Okay.
because I can also relate to like
Mm.
Luigi, like mamino ko sa akong self like sa record, and then heck mo critic ko sa imong self ba nga, oh shit, I could
Relate.
have like
Relate.
sang it differently or something like that.
I
Yeah.
can relate to that. Yeah. Okay, akong point why I'm so curious and why I'm asking ba is every song na I've released like as Forgetful Bob, okay, I fucking love it. Like I listen to it. Good ba? Like I honestly
Yeah,
fuck
yeah.
with my own music. Like I would not be releasing anything if I did not fuck with it. Like I would not finish a song if I didn't like it. If you end up hearing it, that song I fuck with, gid ba? If you didn't hear it, like daghan kay kog songs na gi-shelve or wala gihuman because I didn't like it
No,
enough to finish it. Ana ba?
I think I get where you're coming
Mm.
from. It's you're not gonna put it out unless you're happy with it, or
Yeah.
unless you as a listener would also listen to it.
Believe me, if you hear it na, that means na I gave it the stamp of approval. And yeah, let's say like production wise, it may not be perfect or it may be lacking sa production, but the song, the core of the song, the
Yeah.
lyrics, the melody, the song it is like, yeah, I fuck with it and I listen to it. Good ba? And yeah. When I revisit, every time I revisit a song, like akong Spotify makashuffle usay, yeah, it goes to a like Forgetful Bob song. I'm like, fuck yeah. Okay. Okay. Like I listen to it, I'm
Yeah.
like I can critique myself, like, oh yabag ko dito, but overall, giba, I'm like, yeah, fuck with this song, man. I can see why I released it. Honestly, good. Like
Yeah.
it's so funny, good. Like seriously.
Right. I feel like it's different for every
Yeah,
Mm,
yeah.
writer.
yeah. That's why it's so
Everyone.
interesting that we're having this conversation, ba. I'm
Yeah,
so
yeah.
glad you guys said that. You're like, whoa. Lahi gid, good, lahi gid.
Nako, like lying question. And
Okay,
like
go.
ako, like I just started like doing song production and making music on my own.
Congrats, by the
And
way.
my oh, thanks, man. My question for the both of you guys is, do you overthink, and how do you like handle that?
The thing is, I know I keep saying this. I feel like maybe it's annoying, but I don't feel like I'm at a level to tell people what they should be doing. I'm on the same boat where I'm still learning a lot. I'm still learning a lot, and I can't even call myself a professional yet. I just want to give that
True.
disclaimer. I don't feel like I'm in a position to be telling people exactly what they should be
Same.
doing. At this point, it's just like trusting that. I don't know what I'm saying. Doms, can you like take over for a bit?
Yeah, sure, man. I think I kind of understand what Luigi is trying to say. So for me, kay, yes, I overthink. And I think we're creatives because we overthink. Yeah, it kind of helps us. And it also,
Yeah.
it's like a pro and a con. For argument's sake, we may be good at what we do because we overthink. Like we're not satisfied, but like, this could be better. Yeah, that's where overthinking helps. But where
Mhm.
overthinking kanang becomes a detriment to you moving forward is overthinking. But like,
Yeah.
nah, it's
Yeah.
not good. Should I release
Wait,
this? Should I just like should I not? Is it
yeah.
too bad? What I gonna yeah, go.
I want to ask Echo a question. What?
Sure.
Why? Can you give me a situation where you felt like you were overthinking, just so I
Mm,
have more
nice.
perspective
Yeah,
on
cool,
your
cool.
situation?
I think like kanang maghimo lang kog song, but like recently I made the song, like I fuck with it, I play with it with the mixes and everything, the production. I keep revisiting and like changing everything, and then to the point nga murag bati na kay siya ba. Like para nako bati na kay siya ang labas. And then murag ako na ra siyang gi-release kay para like ako na lang gi-stop akong self nga kon like di ko ganahan pero like ako na lang gi-stop akong self kay basin ma-further guba pa siya. Like,
Right.
I can do further
Okay.
damage to it.
Th- okay. So I have something to say about that because I watch a lot of videos and about music production. A big thing for artists, I feel like, is to realize when you should just stop doing something and call it finished. So I feel like it's something that you have to learn as a person, particularly in music, because I feel like other okay, maybe it applies to all art. You need to learn when to say that something is finished, because taking into consideration the skill level where you're at, if you're trying to hold off on releasing something in the hopes of trying to make it perfect, and you're not at the level
Mm.
where you can make it perfect, then it will never see the light of day.
Thank you for
Yeah.
saying that.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
true,
So
true, true.
just taking into consideration your skill level, you need to learn when to call something done or finished.
Yeah, yeah,
Uh,
actually, yeah,
yeah.
I would like to
true,
add to what
true.
Luigi said. Good, he said some really important things there, and yeah, I'd like to touch on it. The first thing he said was it's a personal journey. Good, yeah, it depends on the person where
Yeah,
where you're at in life, because tendencies are the younger you are in being a creative, the more gonna you overthink. Yeah, but like you don't have that experience to fall back on. Ganina. Oh yeah, I was overthinking that one time, and then it turned out fine. Yeah, when you're younger, I
yeah.
don't think you have that experience to lean on. Gani. So at my
Mm.
age, at your age, Echo, like we're around the same age, so like 27, 28. Luigi, how old are you again? I forgot. Let me just
I'm 25.
see. So like
That's
that's a good like age difference between us. So for like my age, like the age ni Echo, we have we have more experience. Let's say we have 3 years more experience than you, gani. So we're at the I Ako personally, I'm at the stage where I catch myself overthinking. Like it's really cool, but like let's say writing a song, when I feel like I'm forcing it, like should it be this? Nah, it shouldn't. It should be this. When I catch myself, I'm like, you're overthinking naman siguro. Like go back to this, or like stop doing this. Go
yeah,
back to it. Like take a break. You're overthinking it. It's not gonna be genuine. It's not gonna be from the heart. It's not gonna feel the way you want it to feel. Something like that. But yeah, I just know myself. So when I overthink na gani, I take a break and then I reassess the situation. Yeah. When you
mhm,
do that 9 times out of 10, you can see it for what it is. So yeah,
yeah,
so going back, sakto gid na, you have to realize that by yourself. It's like a personal growth, personal journey thing to know when you're overthinking and how to like stop yourself from doing that.
yeah.
And then the
Mm.
next thing is a mantra I keep saying over and over again when
I know what you're
when
about to say, Dom. I know
yeah,
what you're about to
I
say.
know.
I know it.
It's the mantra I keep saying over and over again because I'm such a perfectionist. Echo, I think you're less of a perfectionist than me and Luigi. Luigi is
Nah,
more of a perfectionist than I am.
yeah,
But like, if top 3
yeah,
ni
yeah,
Echo,
yeah,
ikaw na
yeah,
sa
yeah,
ubos, ako niya, si Luigi ang
yeah.
pinaka-perfectionist. I
But
keep,
ano ko ba, like you were talking
yeah,
about like age ganyan, but like
yeah, yeah.
for me, like I don't think matter ang age. Like if maayo
Mm.
kayo
Ah,
ako sa
okay,
katao,
okay.
maayo gyud siya, like Jacob Collier, like is younger than most people.
Oh
But
yeah, yeah. Sorry, I would like to say in clarifying that you're right. It's not the age. What I was trying to say was more experience. But he was doing it
mm,
earlier. But so like even if it's younger, ang yung experience again, it still amounts to a lot. Kaya he was doing it
yeah,
so early. What again ba? So experience is what I'm saying. Like if you have more experience doing this, like you have that to lean back on, but you can say, I was overthinking that time. Yeah, it was okay.
mm,
Pwede siguro dili. What ba? You know what I mean?
yeah,
So going back, the mantra that I have, because I'm such a perfectionist, is it's not perfect, it's finished, or it's finished, it's not perfect. Oh, good.
yeah,
Like you can say that to yourself and be honest. You're basically saying, I know the limitations of this, but this shit
mhm,
is still good. Maraganana ba?
Mm.
yeah. So
That's
so
it.
basically, know when to stop and like just know your limitations.
Know when to stop and know when you've hit a wall ba. Nana
Yeah,
kasi
yeah,
mong limitation ba. Like, what's
Mm.
sound mo na mo if it's not
Well,
if
yeah,
it's
yeah.
not there, you know?
I have like some
Pushback.
actionable sort of
Okay. Okay,
advice
go. Okay, go.
for that kind of situation. So number one, set a time limit for yourself. Set like a deadline. That way your progress and your growth is more measurable. So if you set a deadline every time you start a project, then you can measure more accurately how much you've grown every project that goes on.
Mm.
It gets more like because each project has a specific same time period, so that makes it
Mhm.
more measurable. Secondly, have reference tracks.
Mm.
Yeah, yeah,
So
Yeah,
have
yeah.
yeah.
reference tracks. It's super important. So
Mhm,
yeah,
mhm.
that's my
I love that the reference tracks thing. It can work both ways, Luigi. Sometimes the reference tracks make you feel like shit. We're
Yeah, man.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like,
like, oh
dude,
shit.
this is this is not going
This is
Yeah,
like
the
yeah,
this
way I
is the
yeah.
wanted
reference track.
to.
What I gonna mean ba na expectation of reality ba?
Yeah, yeah.
But that was in the vein of overthinking. Like if you don't know what to do, at least you'll get a little bit more of a direction.
Mhm, mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's
it's
what I.
so fun.
Like going back, we were talking about when to stop, like overthinking and stuff, because it relates to also this Netflix. I don't know if you've seen it, but it's a show about Bo Burnham Inside.
Bo
Have you seen
Burnham.
that show?
I haven't seen it yet. Ikaw, Luigi.
I have seen half of it.
Bo Burnham has this like anxiety and panic attacks, and like he records himself during quarantine all on his own. He wrote the songs, he wrote the material, he recorded himself, like video and audio wise. He recorded himself inside the room just by himself. It can make you crazy and everything. Like, so if you watch that, you can see the struggle of where he's at, and it's like the humor is there, but like you can also like feel the emotions, especially when you're creative. Yeah, I think creatives can relate to that
Mm,
movie. Yeah,
yeah.
I strongly recommend that song.
Hey,
Yeah.
Echo, I think we have questions for Luigi. Yeah, I
Mhm.
think we should like kanang slowly get to them. Can you
Sige,
ask
sige.
the questions? Sige, go.
So like I first like saw you, Luigi, when you were in Freon.
Was it
When you were
Love
in
and Mercy?
Freon.
Free on.
Yeah, you remember that band? Like, how did it
Oh
come about?
man.
Like, what was it?
Oh.
Was it your first band?
No, it was actually not my first band. My
What-
first band
What was the
was.
name?
Oh my
What
god,
was the name?
you're not gonna believe the name of my first band.
I can say the first name of my band. Like, we can all like say it. The name
Yeah,
of our.
yeah. All right.
I don't want to say.
Yeah, you guys wanna compete, huh?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
Okay,
Come on,
let's
come
go.
on.
Let's do this.
the
Okay, let's
name
do
of
this.
my first
Sige, sige.
band, Subconscious XYZ.
Oh, damn. Oh, that sounds so pretentious.
Murag
I
Kyle
know.
Murag Kyle XY.
I know.
Yeah. Oh my god.
What was yours?
Anyway, Doms.
Okay, so you're gonna go last. So you think yours is the cringiest, huh?
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
come on, man. Let's go.
Sige,
Let's
sige.
go.
So Luigi's was Subconscious XYZ. My first band, second year high school, was Whispers Are Lies.
Oh Jesus Christ.
Oh,
This
God.
is quality.
Oh my god.
Huh?
Okay.
Yeah.
I think you beat me, but you know, mine's still cringy because
That's
like
all.
I was in an emo band. You know what the name of our band was? It
What?
was called The Scars.
Oh my god, that sounds so metal,
No.
bro.
Then we changed it up to The Frightening Silence.
The scars.
The Scars.
The scars. Even Dan is laughing sa private chat.
How do we come up with such cringy band names in high school?
The scars,
Yeah.
though. The scars.
The scars remind us
Just that the past is
it's
real.
real.
Do pay tira di ka Luigi kay mura mog nerd nga progressive
Yeah,
band.
yeah.
Oh,
Prog rock na
right.
band, Subconscious
Yeah.
XYZ.
Yeah, yeah. Like Radiohead, but more complicated than that.
Yeah, but we were honestly playing like 4-chord songs.
Oh man.
Do unsay explanation sa Subconscious XYZ if na explanation?
Yeah.
Well, we didn't have a band name. We had to come up with one. We just had to come up with one because this was for a band. This was for a band competition.
Oh.
And what we played
man.
that day was Boys Like Girls Great Escape. It was really funny. The bugo kayo kay. The appeal ng band competition. Among gitukar Great Escape by Boys Like Girls. And then on competition day, dito may naka-realize na dapat day original songs. so tanan banda nag-original songs. Tanan
Come
like
on.
I think there were like 10 bands. They all played original songs and we were the only one who played Boys Like Girls cover.
Oh my
And
God.
so igo ramig na disqualify me obviously. Igo rami
Oh,
nag-intermission number. Mura ramig nag-intermission number.
Oh my god, though, this is gold, though. I'm so
Yeah,
glad you brought
yeah.
this up. But you know what you should have done, Luigi? You should have just kanang straight face ba? This is our song.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
This is called The Great
The-
Escape.
Yeah.
Hey.
Boys Like Us stole this. This is our song.
Thank you, Martin Johnson.
Oh, wait, pero nito kargapon mo.
Yeah, man, we
No,
fucking played.
no.
The crowd went wild. Honestly, I think we had one of the best performances that day.
Damn.
Yeah, because you played a cover and everyone
I
knows
know,
that
I know.
song.
I know.
Dude, may tira, doy. Oh my god, dude. I just love kanang remembering na we've actually been doing this whole music thing for a while ba. Yeah, when you look back but all the cringe moments ba like dude, gaya na to nagbanda-banda.
So,
Yeah.
like, dude,
How many years? 10,
Y-
10 years.
you need to have the cringe in order to have another adult cringe.
I agree.
Wag
I think
gid ka
that's,
ni wag gid ka ni asinso ba like,
Yeah.
oh, you have to
You
have the
can't-
cringe too.
It's part of the process. It's part
Yeah,
of the
man.
process.
You can't escape the cringe.
Guys, speaking of kanang old bands, can I bring up something that I'm really curious about? Explain what happened with Vincent Echo and the Angry Mob.
Oh my.
Before the Sundown, bandmates namin ni Wiji Kun, and it was all Carl's idea. Like,
Carlo
kailangan
Sente?
siya-
I
Shout
blame
out.
Carl.
Sente.
Like daghan na kay siya
Kayo.
na porma nga banda, daghan na kay siya na
Kayo.
murag daghan na kay siya sa
Kayo. Like, dagan siyang responsibility.
Thank you and it's your fault Carlo Sente of
Yeah,
Mandawi
thank
Nights
you.
and Honey Drop.
Yeah. Yeah, like,
So
kanang,
explain the Angry Mob. What happened?
nakabanda
What
tato, di ba?
I felt pressured actually because there were some great musicians, and then
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, Echo. Nauwaw ko sa akong self nganong ako ang nag-guitar para nimo.
What?
Yeah, honestly, like
Dude, namuha jud ka Luigi, namuha jud ka, way binuwag.
seriously?
Namuha,
Oh my
namuha
God.
ka ron, namuha ka ron.
Dude, it's the shame.
Kabaw ka.
Shame.
Kabaw ka, Wich nga. Ikaw ang like one of the best guitar player like in Cebu. Like ako na ilahan yung mga musician.
Thank
You're
you.
just gonna make Luigi throw. You're making Luigi throw up. You don't say that.
No.
You're gonna make him- I think Luigi, you think you're a horrible guitarist, but you're not a horrible guitarist. You're actually pretty good. You're actually a
Yes,
pretty
No,
good
yeah.
guitarist.
I will absolutely say that I'm good at playing guitar.
Yeah.
I won't disagree with that. I just feel like I wasn't doing a good job as part of Echo's band.
Okay,
Like,
okay,
I
that's
feel like
fair, that's
someone,
fair.
I feel like someone could be doing better as guitarist.
Let me say this. Like it's the for me it's very
What?
funny kay like I think nga si Luigi is one of the best guitarists. And then I played guitar in the Sundown and I'm not really good at playing guitar. And that was like the most every time I play guitar, I was like, fuck man, am I fucking this up? Like, am I impressing Luigi or am I impressing my bandmates? Oh my god, like dude, every day, like every practice, like when we play at the Sundown, I'm fucking pressured.
I feel like we're just taking turns feeling pressured because of each other.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Aw.
That's such a sweet relationship.
Yeah.
Dulingawan eh. So like,
Uh,
wala lang. I'm just saying mo na Luigi, nauwaw siguro ka ato, but as far as I know, you had like rave reviews or you did well. Yung Echoes at the Sundown, like you committed to it. And you have to respect that na you committed to it. You bought a freaking guitar and pedals for the Sundown. You're gonna have to be the guitarist.
no, it's not for the Sundown. Like it's for me. Like I really wanted to have a
Okay.
electric guitar, and
Okay.
like to learn how to play
Rock.
electric guitar. Like
To
to
rock.
I've never played electric guitar before.
Mm,
Yeah, so like this is my first time, and it's exciting. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who was in the Angry Mob? Why didn't it last?
Okay,
I don't-
let's go.
Go. Echo.
Okay, I remember. It's me, Carl, Faith, which is cousin of Carl, Luigi, Aiko is the bassist, and
Carl is the drummer, right?
yeah, and Stacy from Silingan and Felicity is the violinist.
Yeah.
Wait,
Ako.
Doms, kailan mo kang
Yeah.
kuwan, di ba?
Me and I could go way back kay sa scene, sa underground scene sa Cebu. Dugay na si Aiko niya. Like, I was a high school kid. We were like the samok nga kids sa mga shows, sa underground nga shows. Kana mga bata, kana sila. So we were those annoying kids ba niya.
Yeah.
We grew up in the scene. Gani. So, yeah, she was always part of that scene.
Cool kay siya nga bassist. Like,
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I really dig her style.
Fighter guys, ay kuya tirada progressive rock and progressive
grabe
metal,
bitaw.
gent na tirada.
Kaya. Shout out, shout out.
Aiko, shout out.
Shout out to Aiko.
Yeah.
Let's go.
So yeah,
Brand new.
so you played a few shows lang unya, murag wala lang napadayon. Just as simple as that.
We played in SM, dude.
Lagi a few shows. Lagi you played a few shows.
We
Yeah.
played SM Ayala. We played at a gas station, bro.
Yeah,
That was interesting.
man. That was cool. Kabo ka nga nung Angry Mob siya.
Okay, go.
Kay, nato sa ka-gig, di ba, Midge? Nato sa gig sa Mactan. Unya,
Sa
like,
Mactan?
ganun.
Okay.
sa Mactan, lapo-lapo, dire. Unya, like nag-meet namin sa organizer and then I was under the impression yan ay banda. And then nangutan na jud ko if if band bigid siya, if full band bigid siya. So, ningon siya nga oo ra, pero pag adto na mo dito sa venue, walay like ni ako jud gi-check and all raman sa mga so ni biyaya ko buntag niya walay instruments and everything, wala like acoustic guitar lang ang pwede kay acoustic night kay beach dito siya nya kanang like kanang chill dito siya nga kuan ni DJ niya event. So ako lagot kay ko yung ko man like wow kay ko nga maingon nila nga like niya nagpractice na pagud mi ato kay parang makatukar ato sa Mactan. Nag-practice na may ato. And then, wala siya na dayon. So, like, wow, kay ko, ni-chat ko na, bay, kanang, dili dito madayon sa tukar kay acoustic ra dili. Yung sila kay naglagot sila mo ba? Yung pagkatatot, niyanto sila, niyanto mo, di ba?
For some reason, I wasn't there. I know Carl.
Layo ba yung lapu-lapu? What do you mean for some reason? Layo yung lapu-lapu, eh?
Yeah.
Basta wala. For some reason, wala ko anak. Pero,
Wala ka anak.
pa rin.
Pero, kasi kinato sila dito. Kanang magdaras log kanang stick and then
Pitchfork.
Oh my
pitchfork
God.
like angry mob ba? So like dito to siya ni like kuan nganong na angry mob siya.
Vincent Echo and the Angry Mob. Yo, guys. That was such a great story, man. Yeah. To be honest, I wish na you could have like kanang played with that murag line up for a bit more gani. You know?
Yeah.
I don't know, one day
who
hope
knows?
you guys
Maybe.
might bring that back, bro.
Yeah.
That'd be interesting.
Busy naman gud ang mga tao naghanap projects and bands.
Also, everyone's all over.
Well, I want to put it into context. So, can you officially say na where you've been all this time, Luigi? Like, you've been away from Cebu, is that fair to say?
Yeah, well, I'm fine with it. I'm in New Zealand. So, you know.
Whoa, exclusive.
I'm in Auckland, New Zealand. People already sort of noticed.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you're
People already
officially,
I
you're
don't
officially
I don't
saying
go
it.
around. I don't go around declaring that I'm here. Like
the
yeah.
announcement was in like the music video. The
Yeah,
Sundown, don't forget
it was
that.
in the
That's
music
fair.
video,
That's
so-
fair. That's fair. So yeah. So Luigi,
Yeah.
you're in Auckland, New Zealand, and quarantine. Okay, quarantine. You have a song, Quarantine Zone. So what was it like? What was it like being quarantined away from Cebu, quarantined in New Zealand?
Oh, okay. So, you know, I really fucking hate being away from home because, well, okay, this place is I have a home here and I have a home in Cebu, but I hate being away from Cebu, honestly. For a number of reasons, you know, obviously my closest friends are there and the different time zone thing and
Yeah.
being away from people that I can collaborate with. So that so obviously I feel like, you know, the fear of missing out is what the young people refer to it.
Well, it's what the young people say these
If
days.
that's what the young generation is saying nowadays, I totally get it.
It really it sucks in a way that I'm away. I guess you could relate the song a little bit to it, but that's not really what the song is about.
So what is the song about?
All right, so you guys mind if I talk about it?
Yeah,
Sure,
you
sure.
should.
Okay,
Please
so
promote it. Please do a better job promoting it this time.
Yeah. So far,
All right,
we haven't
all right.
talked about your single yet.
I'm sorry. Quarantine zone is more like a figurative thing. Being trapped inside my head because the more recently lang when I started working here sa one of the day jobs that I took. I was experiencing symptoms of obsessive compulsive disorder. So a lot of the inspiration actually I've been experiencing symptoms of obsessive compulsive disorder ever since I was young, maybe like ever since I was 12 years old, 11 years old. So that's where a lot of the inspiration of the song was drawn from. And there's a verse in the song that's I'm a little bit all over the place, but there's a verse that goes,
Luigi, when you find the lyrics, can you share your screen? I can put it up on the
oh, you
on the
can,
one.
okay, yeah,
Yeah.
sure. Let me
Sige,
pull it up.
Sige. While you're looking at it, okay, let's talk to Dan for a while. Dan,
Go
are you
ahead.
okay? Okay, ba?
Yeah,
Dan, are you
I'm
okay?
good.
Are you
I'm good.
listening?
But I
Let me ask
also
real quick, isn't it a work night for you, Dan? You guys?
Yeah.
I got of unusually kind of early today for
Hey.
the pod.
Nice.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dan.
Hey,
Thank you,
you're the
Dan.
champ, dude.
You're the savior, Dan.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're the MVP.
You're the MVP.
All right.
Okay. Okay, Dan. Thanks, Dan. Bye.
Sure.
Windows plus plus on the notepad?
Or control
there we go,
plus
there we
plus.
go,
Ah,
there we
yeah. Okay.
Dude,
Okay.
okay ba na? Nadinig nga na.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Damn, bro,
You're welcome.
damn.
Yeah.
Okay, here we
Unsay
go.
command?
Control plus
Control
plus.
plus or
Yeah,
control minus, I think. That's it. Yeah.
Whoa.
Smaller,
Control
bigger.
plus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
what it is.
Damn.
Okay, go.
Uh, I'm very careful about saying I have obsessive compulsive disorder versus saying I experience symptoms of obsessive compulsive disorder because
We're here.
I need to get properly diagnosed, and that's I've tried to get properly diagnosed. I've been seeking help about it,
Which is good.
but it's kind of difficult. I was asking for a diagnosis and I wasn't given one.
Oh.
People think obsessive compulsive disorder is like making sure that things are neat or making sure that your area is clean or like making sure everything is organized, like same
Yeah.
colors dapat tanan, or
Yeah.
we need to put everything in its right place. So I guess some people are like that, but the way I experienced the symptoms, you see there, I didn't say I have obsessive compulsive disorder. I just said I had the symptoms. I just want to be
Yeah.
careful.
Yeah.
It's like you locked your doors at night, and then you go to bed, and then that thought lingers in your head, and then you go check the lock 5 more times and 4 more times, even though you know you've already locked it. Or I remember one time when I was a kid, I touched batteries with wet hands, like somewhat wet hands, and then I was like afraid that some chemicals would interact with the water on my hands, so I washed my hands 5 times in a row, something like that. Or there was a time in my life where I as a kid I would love sliding on the floors in the malls because it was fun. But then when I was experiencing the symptoms, I wouldn't slide anymore because in my head the thought process is like, oh, if I move my feet in this direction on the floor, the germs will fly to other people and they will be affected in a negative way because I'm just sliding around on the floor. Or like when I drop the lid on the trash can, it's like I gotta do this softly because the germs are gonna fly, and it's gonna affect people. And I was raised in a very religious background in school and shit. So if I feel like I didn't do the sign of the cross properly enough at the end or at the beginning of a prayer, I would do it like 4 more times or 5 more times, and I would be like,
Yeah.
"Oh, sorry, God, I didn't do the sign of the cross properly." So I would do that. Yeah. So it creates a lot of guilt and a lot of lingering, intrusive thoughts.
Thoughts.
It's more like I don't want to. You guys can read on it, like. So this song, sorry if I went on a tangent there, but this
It's
song
okay,
No,
dude.
it's okay, it's
No need
okay.
to apologize, man.
Yeah.
We're happy to
Yeah.
listen gani.
We're-
Kay, me, I'm hearing this for like the first time gani. Yeah. It's like I didn't even know you were going through or
Yeah.
experiencing symptoms gani. So I'm
Yeah.
glad you touched on it.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
Mm.
Big
I'm
part
glad
of
we
it
can talk
was
about this.
It's a safe space.
some environments make it so much worse. Like I worked at a hospital. I worked
Oh my god, man.
I worked at a
What?
hospital where we prepare the instruments that they use for surgeries, and so
Hmm.
the thing with me is different for everyone. The thing with me is I'm afraid that the smallest actions that I do will affect someone. Like even if it's a long shot, like I
Mm.
don't want to touch this. I don't want to touch this thing because it's gonna touch that, and it's gonna touch that, and it's gonna end
Okay.
up inside the person who's being operated on.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
yeah. Anyway, this song is about that, and it's about like being trapped in my own thoughts and shit.
Mm.
There's this one line here.
Okay, where is
Um.
it?
Here. I
Okay.
think it's this one where it goes.
Okay.
Hard to remember when the space in my mind was cozy.
Mm.
It gets lonely, and the only other company I've got is me.
Mm.
Because they loosened all the screws in my head with their wooden crosses.
Mm.
So I guess some serotonin must have leaked out into the sea.
Ooh. Yeah.
So,
Damn. That's a
Hell
great.
yeah.
That's a
so
great line.
Great writing, by the way. That's great writing, by
Yeah,
yeah,
the
that's a
way.
great
Yeah.
line, man.
But yeah, it's not bullshit. Kay, me and Echo are we also
yeah. Thank you.
really, really pay attention to lyrics and
Yeah.
writing. Mm.
Thanks, guys. This is actually a reference because I feel like a big part of it was it rooted from
Religion.
it rooted from religion. Yeah, so much of it was rooted from religion because at first it was driven by fear of going to hell.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
And okay, so we it was crazy, man. The things that I went through in elementary is like they made us watch The Exorcism of Emily Rose at
What the
on the third
fuck?
grade.
Wait,
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, man. I had a hard time sleeping for days, and I was like, okay, I
Dude,
don't.
what the hell?
Yeah,
This is part of the curriculum? What is this?
yeah. And then we had this hardcore Christian living teacher who was like, if you don't do this, you're gonna go to hell, or if you don't blah blah blah, you're gonna go to hell,
Oh man.
or you're gonna
Damn.
suffer in the fire, shit like that. And then so that was I feel like that was a big
Whoa,
that was a
man.
big thing that yeah.
Whew.
So what else is here?
Can you explain that last
Obsession.
line before you go any further? Can you explain that the last line? So I guess some serotonin must have leaked out into the sea. So because of the wooden crosses and everything, your
Okay, so
serotonin, which makes you
so
happy, like is that
this is
what?
a very interesting because in my imagination,
Okay, go.
this is my head, right?
Okay,
And
okay,
what I envisioned was you can open your head.
okay. Let me go to a
You can
switch
open your
camera.
head like a trash can, like a
Okay,
lid.
okay,
You can open
okay.
it, but it's screwed on.
Mm.
It's screwed on, so you can't just open it. But the wooden cross, can you envision a wooden cross? And at
Yeah.
the end of the cross, kay mura siyang screwdriver, like a
Okay.
Phillips
Mhm.
screwdriver.
Okay. Okay.
So that's what I envisioned in my head when I wrote this line. So
Nice.
if the top of your head is screwed on by screws, the wooden crosses were used to unscrew them, and then
Mm.
open akong head, and all the
Okay.
serotonin would flowed out into the sea. So that's what I
That's
Then
am.
great.
that's great.
That's why.
That's great writing. That's great writing.
Thanks,
Damn.
man. So that's
Okay.
that's what I imagined when I was writing that line, and yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's great. I'm so glad you touched on that. Okay. Well, this song that's why I love it. One of the reasons I love it is because you're really opening up the subject matter.
Yeah.
You're opening
Yeah.
up about some things na like not necessarily people would know about you unless you
Uh-huh.
really wrote it down. Ganun. Yeah,
Yeah.
what I love about songwriting and the art of songwriting is saying something cleverly or like trying to say something
Yeah.
without really saying it. Like you're
Yeah.
in a way, you're saying religion is effed up, but you're not really saying it. You're saying it in a way, and I'm like, yeah, I think it was because of this, because of
Yeah. Yeah.
the.
Yeah.
You're not even saying the word religion. You're saying it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
hmm.
I think what you're saying, Doms, is it's poetry.
Yes.
That's what
Thank
it
you,
is.
Yeah,
Echo. Thank
that's
you,
the best
Echo.
way to put it. I
Thank
feel
you.
like
Yeah. That's
It's an
because
art without. It's an art, dude.
yeah.
I think the best way, sometimes the really nice ways to write about something is to not write about it. You get it? Like
Yeah.
you're talking about something without actually talking about it.
Yeah, pero
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
also something to be said when you're just blunt and you say what it is. Pero that's another, like that's something
Yeah.
else entirely, which is good.
Mhm.
Say
And the thing is, like, it's great that you write, like, you wrote this song, because like some people, yeah, that can relate to your what you're struggling with. Like
Mm,
when they listen to the song, they can also relate.
yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
and maybe like it helps them
Mm,
to to hear that, like, and to realize that they're not
They're not
alone.
alone.
mm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's true. Thanks for
Yeah.
saying that, dude.
Though that's really good though. So like, well, like, so we're gonna give you a chance right now to please promote your new single under the name Diba Wiji Kun, and yeah, Quarantine Zone, right? So please promote your new
yeah,
single.
All right. So the song is called Quarantine Zone under the artist name Wiji Kun. I'm inviting you all to stream the song. It's on Spotify, it's on Apple Music, it's everywhere. And there is more music coming from Wiji Kun very soon.
yes.
If you guys want updates or want to support the project, you guys can follow Wiji Kun. That's Wiji Kun Music, WIJIKUNMUSIC. That's WIJIKUNMUSIC. Wiji Kun Music on Instagram, Wiji Kun Music on Twitter, and Wiji Kun Music on Facebook. I hope I
Hell
spelled it
yeah.
right.
Yeah, dude.
Hell yes.
It's on the
Hell
screen.
yes.
It's on the screen.
Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah.
It's right there.
It's right
Anyway.
there.
So explain yourself. Why did you decide to name yourself Wiji Kun? Your name is Luigi Balazo. Okay, there's a little resemblance, but come on, go ahead.
All right, so I watch a lot of anime.
Wow.
Okay, so well, to be completely honest, I was gonna go for Wiji, WIJI without the Kun. But when I did a quick search on Spotify, there was already an artist named Wiji, and I just didn't want to. I did not want to go through the trouble of having to talk to the music streaming platforms saying, okay, I'm a different artist. That's a different artist. So please make sure you don't put my music under their profile." I couldn't name myself Wiji. I didn't want to go through that trouble.
Yeah.
So I had to come up with something different. But I still wanted Wiji in the name. And I watch a lot of anime, so I'm a fan of that culture.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
And I have a couple of songs that are very inspired by the
Ooh.
Japanese culture in Japan.
Hmm.
So it actually was not me who came up with Wiji Kun. It was Icy. So because I was asking, I was asking her, oh, what do you think? What do you think I should call myself? And she was like, oh, Wiji Kun. And like, well,
Aw.
that's pretty cool. That sounds nice. So I just stuck with that. I just stuck with
Aw.
with the Japanese honorific.
Dude, this story is so sweet. Okay.
Okay.
Oh man, Icy is such the MVP. For those who don't know Icy is the other half of Sepia Times.
Yeah.
It's all Icy also happens to be Luigi's partner. Yeah, so that's cool. Like Icy still played a part in your solo career, ba? She basically gave you the
Yeah.
name Wiji Kun. Cute, eh?
Mhm.
Cute gamer.
Yeah.
Supportive
What
partner.
were my other options? I had a couple other options like
Here we
Like-
go. This is the gold.
Weej is WEEJ Weej,
Yeah.
and there was also El Balazo.
El Balazo.
What are
You know,
you?
the-
What are you? Kontra ni tira
A
katong sa
wrestler.
wrestler ba?
A wrestler,
Wrestler.
El Balazo. Hear me, mijos. Hear me.
Amigos. Kontra ni Nacho Libre.
Yeah.
We are going to fight in the ring. I am El Balazo.
No, El Blazo.
El Blas.
El Blazo. So
Dang.
yeah,
Who is
that
that?
was
Echo. Who is that coming from the hillside? It's El Blazo, here to save the day.
oh my god. So I mean, El Blazo doesn't sound so bad put in a right music genre context.
Hmm.
I suppose.
Yeah, if you're going for
Yeah.
like
Hey.
Spanish music.
Yeah,
Spanish music.
like you can go on like and say like El Blazo blazing the music.
El Blazo,
Oh,
95 blazing.
Blazing the shit.
I guess for a DJ name that would be cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
kulang El Blazo. No. You should use that someday.
Maybe.
Ah,
that's it.
okay. That's great,
Okay,
man. So
okay.
I'm glad na we somehow touched on your name. It's related to anime. So I'm gonna bring in a special guest. He's been here the whole time. I mean,
Oh shit.
Dan, do you have the questions that you prepared for Luigi? So you have like
Hi,
three
Dan.
questions. You have three questions. Go through the three questions, and then we're gonna end the podcast. Go. So guys, if you're listening to the podcast, and you don't know who's talking right now. That's Dan. Dan Go. So for all intents and purposes, Dan is the
Hello.
third member of this podcast. He's here to help us with the production and kind of keeping us on track because we tend to veer off topic.
Let's
Thank
go.
you, Dan.
Dan is the best.
Then
Guys, it wouldn't be right if we didn't shout out the Kingdom, which we're all a part of. Shout out to the Kingdom, the FB Messenger group. So yeah, we're gonna wrap up, kay Luigi. I think you have to sleep now.
Yeah.
Okay, so go Dan, go Dan.
It's all good.
Go, Dan.
Ask the
Hey.
three questions. Okay, go.
So you were talking about anime. So I have an anime question
yeah,
for
I love
you
this. Okay,
because
go.
we are both weebs. I know. Okay, so if you were in a band with anime characters, who would you pick?
Yeah.
Like, would you pick? Like, would you want Bakugo as your drummer or something?
I fucking knew you would. I fucking knew you would mention Bakugo. Okay, yeah, but absolutely, I would have Bakugo as a drummer.
Yeah.
I would absolutely have Bakugo as a drummer.
All right.
I don't know if he knows how to play guitar. I was thinking of Ryuji from Jujutsu Kaisen.
Wait,
You
the old guy?
Yuji, not Ryuji, Yuji. So
Ah,
Itadori
Itadori,
Yuji from
yeah.
Jujutsu Kaisen. I would probably get him as a guitar player.
Okay.
And yeah, for
How about the old man? Like the old man from
Yeah, the old
Jujutsu
man.
Kaisen.
Old man.
Dude,
yeah,
he
can
plays the
play.
guitar.
Lead.
He plays the lead.
I could get him as well, the shred. Oh my god, yes. That's my
Is
best boy
Bakugo?
right there.
Is
That's my best
Bakugo?
boy.
Yeah. Bakugo.
From- he's gonna play
fucking love
drums.
him.
He's gonna play drums.
Yeah, he's gonna play drums.
Okay.
He's gonna
next.
explode.
Okay. I will also get so I would get Bakugo as drummer. I would get Yuji as guitarist.
Can you type it in the private chat so I can search the names?
Yep. Nag-type ko.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah. So I would also get as piano player or keyboardist.
Oh, I know.
Oh my god! Do you know who I'm gonna say, Dan?
Yeah.
Ligaw mo rin yun.
I think
Ligaw mo,
so.
ligaw mo rin yun.
Okay.
They're basically geeking out.
I would get Arima Kosei as
Yeah.
keyboardist.
Oh my god.
And I mean, if I'm gonna get Kosei, I'm also gonna get Kaori. Yeah, I have to get Kaori as
Well-
violinist, man.
Okay. If you
So
could.
yeah,
All right.
so we have
All right.
violinist,
Good-
we have a
good
keyboard
picks.
player, we got a drummer, we got a guitar player.
Pretty solid
Yeah.
anime band.
I
Yeah.
don't know.
Who's that? No.
Oh, we're still in the bassist.
No,
I don't know
di
who
naman
to get
ako,
as a bassist.
Damn, I don't know any anime characters because I suck. Well, can you
Yeah,
guys can you share?
I'm not-
again?
Yeah.
Who
I'm
can
not
share
as weeb
their?
as you.
Yeah, who
Dan,
can share
I
their?
think you're the
Let's
best man to share it.
Yeah, Dan, can you share your screen?
Right.
Do you have? Okay, can you help us out? Okay, like,
Share.
that's why we brought Dan along because we know he's like an anime nerd. You guys are anime nerds.
Yeah, man.
Lingawan.
Wait.
Okay, adding it. Okay,
Go. Oh, you're lying April.
can
Nice.
you
Yeah,
zoom
man.
in? Can you zoom in, Dan? Ma-zoom in pa.
Siya ang imuhang bassist?
Violinist.
Violin.
Violinist? Okay.
Yeah.
Violin
So
and ang pianist kay.
Yes.
Guy.
Pianist kasi siya.
Oh, so
Okay.
basically you got Luigi Ragabon.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You know the guy from Your Lion April is a simp.
I mean, if I can't argue with that. I cannot argue with that. Actually, spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! The real simp is actually the girl.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Oh my god, like the lie was like, I was the simp. You were not the simp. I was.
Yeah, yeah. Oh my god, that's so true.
And then the
Yeah.
guy started crying. Oh my god, she was the simp all along.
So who's
Luigi.
this? Who's this right now? Izum daw then. Who is this?
Drummer?
Right?
Oh, no, not drummer.
No,
Guitar?
the guitarist. Okay.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
kinsa pa? So we have drummer, guitarist, violinist. Do we have the bassist yet? Mana?
I think I'll just
Oh,
say the bassist will be Miyamura from Miyamura from Hori. Hori Miya.
Okay.
Oh, that
Miyamura.
Oh, I haven't seen that one yet.
Oh, that's the wrong Miyamura.
Ooh, what is that?
Miyamura Hori Miya.
Ah,
Yeah, that guy.
kasi for
Ah,
oh,
so
Bassist.
yeah, okay.
I don't
Oh,
know
it's
if you know that.
basically
Anime.
another
Another Luigi.
Oh, God.
it's like Luigi,
The Luigi band.
the
The
Luigi
Luigi
band.
Luigi ra gyapon.
There's you're Luigi in April, and then like
You're Luigi.
Oh my god. It's past April. So yeah, I think that would be it. And I was just singing it.
nice.
Okay,
They would be
cool.
they would be the
Alright.
live
Pretty cool.
touring band for Wiji Kun.
Cool.
Cool.
The most basic answer, Luigi, would have been, yeah, all the members in Beck.
Oh, man.
I've never seen Beck. I'm sorry.
What?
Oh
Yeah, you've
my
never seen
god,
Beck, man.
dude.
I want us to keep on America. Oh man.
Beck,
Mm.
the opening scene.
Kana
Oh,
anak nga anime mo na ang nagpa-trigger na ko nga like I want to be in a band because
Really?
of
Mine
that
was-
anime.
Mine was School of Rock.
Oh yeah.
It's not an anime.
Whoa, I'm sorry. I thought we're just sharing experiences.
Oh,
anyway, go Dan. More questions.
oh
for
sorry.
our
One
guest.
more person I would like to add to the
Sorry,
band
sure.
for no fucking reason. I'll add Tsukishima from Haikyuu.
Oh,
The
that.
band.
Which one again? Which one again?
With- Tsukushima ba?
Kasi
Ah,
Okay.
Basically-
Four eyes ba?
basically
Another
another
Luigi.
Another
Blonde, blonde
Wait,
era,
what the
blonde
A
era
band
Luigi.
full of Luigi.
Yeah.
Blonde era Luigi.
Yeah, that's it. That's my band.
I-share daw imong image that ay mag-share stream na din so I can show them. Pero I'm sure they know kay sikat kay Haikyuu eh. Like
Yeah.
grabe ka sikat ang Haikyuu eh.
Yeah.
Guys, speaking
Yeah,
of
now-
Haikyuu, napa ba? Napa ba more? Or are they gonna give us more?
There we go.
Okay, here we go.
Of course, man. Of
Here we
course
go.
they're gonna-
Oh yeah.
Oh god.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
All
yeah.
right.
That's it.
It's
That's my
may role
boy.
niya at the band.
Wala. Tindog sa
Just
luyo.
there.
Yeah, just
band
there.
manager. Band manager.
Like, kuhan siya ka ng roadie siya ba? And then like if sound check and anything, mana na sila. Tsukasimanesker.
Oh my god, yes.
Diba?
Nice skill.
Hi.
Okay. Sige then. Do you want to ask two more questions or you want to pick one that you want to ask? And then we're gonna end the
One na
pod.
lang.
Okay,
And
go.
another nerdy aspect that I'm bringing in.
Okay,
Oh, I feel like I
'Cause
know what's
we are
coming.
we're both gamers.
I
Yeah.
fucking knew it.
So not your like favorite games in general, but your favorite games in terms of music. And
Alright.
if those games kind of like influenced your own music would
Ooh.
Okay,
great
okay.
question.
I love that question. Two games came to mind when you asked that question. So number one, Persona 5 Royal.
I knew it.
or
I knew you'd
just
say that.
Persona 5. Have you played it?
Wala
I don't
pa,
remember.
pero I know I should. I just don't have the time pa.
Yeah. So okay, three games pala. 3 games came to mind. So Persona 5 Royal, I really love their music. This jazz infused funk,
Ooh.
but
Yep.
there's also rock and there's also like there's a lot of stuff. I love their music. The thing is the songs are kind of repeating. So I kind of wish they had more in their OST, but I really love their songs. Uh,
okay.
it really brings me back to a time in my life that I was just going through so much shit. Because that was around the time that yeah, I just don't. Never mind. I don't want to talk about the shit I went through around the time. But this game really helped me through this. Help distract me from my misery.
Right. Right.
Yeah. So Persona
I know
5.
how you feel with
Yeah.
games. Yeah.
What else was it? Okay,
Looks
another
sick.
game
It looks
was
sick, man. Yeah.
art style is so good.
It's basically anime game.
Oh,
Yeah.
Nice.
50% of the game
I see.
is like
I see
power
why.
of friendship.
I see why you guys like this game.
come on.
I see.
Come on. Wait.
I see you simps.
is-
You simps.
okay, okay,
Hey, what else?
okay.
What else? What else?
What else, Vidge?
What was it? Oh yeah. So another one was Pokemon.
Oh,
Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald.
Oh,
They
okay. I haven't played
personal.
them, pero
You've played them?
no.
Yeah. So I personally think they have some of the best music soundtracks for the cities and for the different towns in the
Mm.
game. So very nostalgic to me as well. I spent so much time on Pokemon Emerald, and it's just childhood for me.
Nice.
And then the last one of the three games with really music that influenced me and made me feel things is Final Fantasy Crisis Core.
Okay. Oh, the ending song, man.
Oh my god.
God.
Final Fantasy Crisis Core is
Perfect
Exact-
ending song.
that made me cry, man.
Yeah.
That made me cry.
No, kami ni Echo, but we're just listening on your bromance right now. Listening on your bromance right now.
Dude, I
I'm
haven't
sorry.
the faintest clue what they are talking about.
I have no idea what the fuck you all going on
Yeah.
about.
What's
Dan, have you played-
rambling about?
Have you played the original Final Fantasy 7?
I did.
played it.
I did. But
Guys,
so
no,
this is-
I
there's a
didn't
remake,
get to
right?
finish it.
Okay. But you played the
This is
remake.
This is the remake.
Yep, I played the remake.
Yeah. Anyway, they have such really good music in the Final Fantasy games.
Yep.
This one really
If I were,
stuck out.
yeah. I love your third choice because
Yeah, bro.
I'm a Final Fantasy
Approved by Dan.
music
Approved by
music
Dan.
stan. Yeah.
Not just the last song. It's just the songs for the scenes like when you meet Aerith as Zack Fair or
Yep.
when Cloud meets Zack for the first time. So it's just
I gotta listen to that again.
Genesis theme song.
Yeah.
Price of Freedom. Dude, the last battle where you're just fighting 1,000 soldiers. The Price of Freedom was playing in the background. That was so good. And then Zack just dies.
That was so heavy. That last
I
scene.
know.
And
I know.
then having played the original game, you're like, I know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
I know where this is going.
Alright.
I know.
For Vincent
okay.
and Doms and for
Yeah.
anyone who's watching. Okay, so in this game you play as a soldier and then
Oh,
you just go through a lot of shit. Like you're rebelling na against the company you've been working for as a private soldier. And then at the end, the last battle, they did it on purpose. The last battle is a battle that you cannot win. Like
What?
you have So you no matter how much you leveled up throughout the game.
so,
so
like,
you
there is
kill-
no winner. So, like there's no winner.
No, you lose. Like
Is this
they
the
force
one?
you they
Is this
force
the
you
one?
to
It
die.
says unwinnable battle. It says unwinnable battle.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, that one.
Shiz.
You guys are fucked
like-
up for playing something that's unwinnable.
But
No,
It's
okay,
in-
it's the story. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh.
But
Does
it's
this bring
interesting
any
siya-
nostalgia, Brack?
It's interesting, Dan,
Yep.
because in the original Final Fantasy, the last battle that you use Cloud, it's impossible for you to lose, diba? Because it's part of the story. Like
Yeah.
they make it impossible for you to lose. Like they do something to the gameplay so that you don't lose the last battle. But in this game, it's impossible for you to win.
Ito, no?
So it's
Yeah.
a really nice.
Cool.
That's a really nice touch.
parallel slash
Yeah,
opposite.
parallel.
Yeah.
That's it, man. That
Man,
Yes,
brings back
be
so many
time.
memories.
that's great, man. I love that too.
Hell yeah. I'm so happy.
Sorry,
I'm so
guys.
happy but we brought Dan to like ask the questions kay. He's someone I know like from like I've
Yeah.
known Dan like such a long time like since high school yeah. He's always been into anime, he's always been into like games and game music. Like that's his shit but yeah. That's something I saw now you bonded over Kamo, Luigi and Dan. So like I wanted to like
Yeah.
capture that here. So I'm glad. Thank you Dan for
Yeah.
asking those
Thanks,
questions.
man.
There is actually so much more Dan and I could be on the same level on. Like
Kayo.
we were gonna make a video game together.
Yeah.
Hey.
Can you guys touch on
VJ
that for a
ago.
bit?
Oh, so this random. It was in quarantine. Like it was last year, and somehow because we in computer science we had this gaming course or gaming class where we make video games, and for some reason like I got recommended YouTube videos about making video games. So I was like, you know what? It sparked the interest in me again, and I was like,
Yeah.
I want to make a game, but I don't want to do it on my own. So I knew Dan made games.
Yeah, he does.
So
yeah.
we worked on a video game a good amount, and then I feel like along the way we got pretty busy, and then we had to stop. But it was an interesting phase in the quarantine for me, personally.
Yeah, that was
Sorry,
fun.
Dan.
And I had to learn another game engine, which was
Yeah,
pretty
yeah.
cool too. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like someday maybe we can like work on a game when we've
Yeah.
got more
I
free
hope
time.
so. Yeah.
I feel like it's
Nice.
just another side of another hobby that we enjoy.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, for Dan, I know it's a full time job. So.
Nice, Dan. You live in the dream, Dan.
Yeah,
Ah,
Dan.
I wish. I wish.
Oh man.
You know those like when your like kind of dream job becomes kind of work na pod,
Yeah,
that
I
that
get
kind
that.
of thing, and
Oh
it's
yeah,
kind of
yeah.
hard to
Yeah,
separate your hobby and your job na
Mhm.
yeah. Well, when you're in the
sometimes.
when you're working in that corporate setup, it's like you no longer have creative freedom over.
Yeah.
You don't really have creative freedom, diba?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Look, guys, if you ask me like what my favorite game was music related, I would have just said Guitar Hero because all the music
It
are
has
in there.
everything.
Great. Oh, rock
It's a
band.
very
Rock band.
That's such a great answer, though. That's such a like an asshole answer, ba? Yeah, my favorite game music is Guitar Hero, Rock
All the
Band.
music's in there.
No, but if you ask me, kay, I think
Uh,
everyone's answer would be nostalgic or like
yeah, yeah,
nostalgia
yeah.
tied to
True,
nostalgia.
true.
But like my answer would be the Super Mario World soundtrack, katong Yoshi's Island or something like that. But like that,
Ooh.
Oh my god. Yeah.
like that's what I think about you know. So yeah, Dan, thanks for coming on and asking Luigi
Yeah,
these
thank you,
questions
Dan.
Yes,
about
yeah.
I love your questions,
anime.
man.
Cool.
Yeah, he lit up
Yes.
with like happy as Luigi when you started asking about
Like,
Yeah.
oh man, another music interview. Oh,
Dan. Dan, say goodbye to the pod, Dan. We're
All
gonna
right.
boot you
Bye.
out. Bye, Dan. Thank you, Dan.
bye,
Thank you,
Dan. Thanks,
Dan.
Dan. You're the best.
Okay.
Anyway,
So, Echo, I think we need to wrap up. So, Luigi, I'd like to thank you for hopping on this podcast. You are our first official guest, and it's
yes,
only right that you're our first guest because you brought us together. So, thank you for bringing us together. Thank you for wearing your best suit today for the podcast.
yes,
Thank you for dressing up for us. We wouldn't expect it
yes,
any other way.
yeah.
And yeah, so thank you, Jadgayo Luigi. And guys, make sure to check out his music. I'm gonna send you over to Echo.
Wiji, it's always great talking to you. Always great having you around. Like, really, thank you for having the time to talk with us. Yeah, it's really great. Like, thank you for sharing your story and like what you've been up to. Yeah, thank you for being in this podcast, basically. So yeah, thanks, dude.
All
You're the
right,
best.
guys. Thank you. We're just taking turns saying thank you, but yeah, I want to say, I'm honestly grateful because I don't have a lot of opportunities to talk to other people like this here. So I'm grateful that I had the chance to chat with you guys, and honestly, I just imagine us doing this over a couple of beers if
Yeah,
if the times were different. That's
yeah.
because this honestly feels like just us hanging around, having a couple
Just
of
like
drinks, and just
like the
chatting.
old days, huh? Just
Yeah.
like the old days sa
Yeah.
draft punk or
Yeah.
Yeah.
asa ba na kung
Just-
minsan-
Just like the old days when COVID wasn't around back in the day.
pre-COVID days. Those seem so long ago.
Damn, I was a kid back then.
Oh my god, it's like it feels like so long ago. But yeah,
Yeah.
thank you so much, Doms and Echo. Thank you, Dan. And if you guys want to support the music that I'm making, you guys can follow me on the socials. That's Wiji Kun Music, WIJIKUNMUSIC. Wiji Kun Music on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. And I'll see ya with my future releases soon. Go stream
Nice.
Quarantine Zone. I forgot to say.
Yes,
Go
Yes.
stream Quarantine Zone
Uh-huh.
everywhere.
Yeah, stream that shit, man. We're excited about what's coming for Wiji Kun, and we can't wait for what's next. So yeah, thank you so much, Wiji.
Okay, guys. So this is it. This is the end. So thank you so much for listening to Doms and Echo talk about
Yeah,
podcasts. And this podcast is available on Spotify, Google Podcasts, and everywhere you listen to your favorite podcasts. Again, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. It's at Doms and Echo Pod. Again, Doms and Echo Pod. That's DOMSANDECOPOD. And then a disclaimer, guys. We just love talking shit and don't take us too seriously. Okay?
Yeah,
Don't
man.
take us too seriously. So thank you guys
Yes.
for listening until the end. We hope you enjoyed the interview with Luigi. So yeah, see you, Luigi. We love you, man. See you next time. Thank you for promoting your music on our platform. And catch up soon.
bye,
Bye.
bye.